Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, what's good? We here. What's up, what's up? We will be starting a debate around 4:45. I just wanted to jump in and make sure that everything is on point, you know what I'm saying? But what's good, though? What's up, what's up? Let me make sure everything running correctly and, you know, yeah. What up, what up? I'm good. The levels. They good. Yeah. So, man, welcome, man. So I'm here, gonna have a little, fun debate. Batman versus Spider-Man. I'm here. I'm gonna be debating with Jay Bari, who is a PlayStation corporate slave. So you already know how that's gonna go. You already know these corporate slaves, man. They going crazy. They crack me the fuck up. It fucks me up with niggas. It fucks me out when motherfuckers. People love praising shit, and then when some new shit come out, all of a sudden, now the old shit ain't this, ain't that. That shit funny. I'm here to bring niggas back down to reality, though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had a debate about this Spider-Man. I beat Spider-Man 2. Spoilers will be involved. There will be spoilers. It's in the title. I said spoilers in the title. I don't know why somebody was in the comment section asking me, is it going to be spoilers when it's right there in the title of the video? Don't know how you missed it. You know what I'm saying? From now on, read the title to completion, and then you won't have to, ask questions like, is it going to be spoilers when it's right there in the title? You know what I'm saying? Yes, there will be spoilers. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to say that I like Spider-Man 2. Don't get it. I like the Spider-Man franchise. Remaster, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2. They all good games. That's not, there's no issue. They're all good games. But I don't think they reached the level of Arkham. I don't think it reached the level of Arkham City or Night. I think it's close. No cigar, though. I think it's better than Asylum. I think it's better than Origins. But I don't think it's better than Night or City. And I'm here to state my case. I think I got a very strong case. Very strong case. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, there will be spoilers. Letting y'all know right now, there will be spoilers. All right? Just want to be clear, man. There will be spoilers. So, nobody should be surprised. Again, it is in the title that there will be spoilers. So, if you don't want to be spoiled by this game, then I don't think you want to, come back after you beat this. But if you don't care about spoilers, then enjoy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we here, man. The PlayStation corporate slave have arrived, so we could just, you know what I'm saying? We could just jump right into this shit. You dig? What up? We here.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. You loud as shit. What's up?
Oh, is it loud? I don't know.
Yeah, you kind of loud. You good. You came in kind of loud.
Why I gotta be a corporate slave, man? I'm just here to debate two great games.
You are a PlayStation corp. Won't you own this shit? This is why y'all niggas will never be legendary like Pyro 2000, man. Stop acting. Jay, we know who you are, man. Stop this. Won't y'all just own it, man?
I'm not saying that I'm not a PlayStation like fanboy or
you're a corporate slave. You said Spider-Man 2 is a 10 out of 10. You're a corporate slave. Sorry. Corporate slave. Ain't no way that's
not a corporate slave.
That's corporate slave, dog. Come on, man. We all know you. Everybody that know who you are, they know who you are, fam. Like, come on, you can't fool us. You know what I'm saying? But what's up, though? You good?
Definitely. The people that think they know me would call me a corporate slave, but they don't really know.
Oh shit. How many games you beat on Xbox this year?
I don't have an Xbox. I got a PC. But I haven't beat any of Xbox games. I played them. I have to finish Hi-Fi Rush. The only reason why I didn't finish that because I didn't like the platforming. To me, it felt a little dated. But everything else is pretty cool about the game. But that's the only
Starfield.
No, I'm not interested in no but that's RPG games. I'm not buying no more.
Okay. What else they had this year? They had a few things. So you didn't play no Xbox centric games this year at all?
Yeah, I did. I played High on
Besides
Life.
Hi-Fi Rush, you ain't beat it.
Hi-Fi Rush.
You beat High on Life?
Nah, I didn't beat High on Life.
Jesus Christ. What you playing, sir?
I know Hard8 ain't questioning me about what I'm playing. You should personally know I play a lot of games out here.
No, you play a lot of games on PlayStation out here.
Oh, absolutely. Nintendo games too.
Yeah, no, don't try to bring Nintendo into this.
But
you do think that you do think that Spider-Man 2 is a 10 out of 10, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, see now, so yeah, let's just set the stage. So everybody watching.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? I put Arkham City as a 10 out of 10. I put Arkham Knight as like a 9.5 out of 10. Arkham Asylum as like a 9.5 out of 10. I reviewed those games as well, and I reviewed them high. So it's not like I don't view those games on a high standard. You know what I mean? Like I truly love those games. I really don't have no smoke for the Arkham series.
Yeah, that goes back to what I said before you came in here.
All I'm saying is that, personally, I just felt like Spider-Man 2 was a better game. You know what I mean?
We didn't see that coming. None of us seen that coming. I was shocked. When I seen you say that on Twitter, I was shocked. I was like, no way. I lost thousands of dollars because I had bets and everything. No way Jake Bari gonna say that joint is better than Arkham. I was you shocked me, brother. You know
I'm not saying it as a blanketed statement. I can prove why, or I can
debate that's what we're gonna get into. Yes, sir. That's what we're gonna get into, man. First of all, being that you are a PlayStation corporate slave, man, let's start with that Metacritic score. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's start there. You know what I mean? 90 on Metacritic. That thing is really almost touching that 80. Almost. One more 7. And that thing gonna be hello to them 8. Yeah. One more 7 is this. I mean, maybe even one more 8, but one more 7. That thing gonna touch them 80s, man. Arkham City, not even close. 96 on Metacritic, sir. So we're gonna start right there because y'all know you like Metacritic. Don't sit here and try to front now. Yeah, that thing touching that 80, man. A Batman.
I don't. Listen, I use Metacritic for console wars and like making fun of certain things, but really and truly, I don't look at Metacritic to determine whether a game is better or I should purchase a game or whatnot.
Okay,
but you can go ahead and continue.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, but I just want to, we just want to touch all aspects. You know what I mean? So yeah,
that's your strong point is the Metacritic. I'm just that pause.
No. I just said we touching all aspects. You think that's it? You think that's it? That ain't it. We just getting started. Okay. I'm just saying. I know as a corporate slave, I just got to touch everything that y'all niggas is into. That's all. I just got to destroy every argument y'all niggas is into. That's it. So I'm just starting with Metacritic because I know how y'all do. I know I follow you, brother. I know how you do, brother. So yeah, I just gotta let you know that Spider-Man 2 damn near touching that 89, and it damn sure could happen. But that 96 on Metacritic with Arkham City, no chance.
94. Metacritic
94. Excuse me.
But that's to entertain your Metacritic talk. You know what I mean? You had to bring a better, stronger argument.
This for you.
Oh, for me. Well, all right. Arkham City, highest superhero rated game as far as the franchise in Arkham. It got 87 reviews on there compared to Spider-Man with 136 reviews, more incoming as well. So yeah, there's more media sites reviewing and putting up their scores for Spider-Man than Arkham City ever did in all the matter of years that it's been out. Not trying to degrade it or bash it. I think that's an amazing score, but that's the times as far as how things reviews, and there's more sites. There's Jimmy Two Left Feet website that's reviewing games. You know what I mean? It's much harder to gain a score like that with that many reviews.
Tears of the Kingdom did it,
but Tears of the Kingdom don't have more reviews than Spider-Man. But I'm not knocking Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm just saying, like, PlayStation game, you a matter of in less than an hour, it's at 118 reviews. That's more than Arkham City ever got within all the years that it's been out. But I'm just saying that it's just more things to aggregate, it's more things to
it's way more. Gaming is way bigger now. So of course there's way more review sites right now. So okay, that's a cool counter. But it's still touching that 80. It's still touching that 80. You know You know what I'm saying? That's a cool counter, but we got games in today's time with with over 100 reviews that have scored high and shit like that. So it's not really
somebody
an
said that
excuse.
Tears of the Kingdom at 152, so I stand corrected on that then.
Damn, I didn't even know it was that high, to be honest with you. But so I guess that's okay, cool. I guess that Tears of the Kingdom just killed the argument. But all right, so look, now that we got Metacritic out the way, that thing touching the 80, it might slide home. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for that.
Hey man, that ain't nothing. I mean, like,
you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be hurt.
I'm not hurt. I love the game, but if you're gonna compare, right, we can compare all of the Arkham main games Metacritic score to all the Spider-Man games. I'm not including Origins in there. I'm not including like the Return to Arkham and all that stuff, even though it's the same game, but it's still not reviewed as high as it did when it first came out.
Oh, you talking about the remaster shit?
Yeah. You got Arkham Asylum, amazing game. I love the hell out of that. Which is, I feel like people be slandering Arkham Asylum for some reason.
Nobody don't be slandering and stop that. But go ahead.
No.
Who are you talking to?
Well, probably nobody that you know, but there's people that was like, yeah, this is like, it's hard for me to say which one's the best and the worst. Like, I personally, I think Night is my favorite, to be honest with you. But I can see why people like City, because the first open world one is a big like come up from Asylum to City.
What do Asylum got? A 91, right? Or 90, 91?
Oh, 92 for Asylum.
Okay.
Night got an 87 and City got a 94. The Spider-Man games, let me see the Spider-Man real quick. So we got 90 for Spider-Man 2. I think what is 2018, like an 88? I
think it's an 87. I think an 87.
87? Okay, yeah. 87, and then
Miles is an 85, I believe.
I was at 85 for real?
I think so.
Let me see.
Yeah. So round one on Metacritic go to Batman, but go ahead.
Yeah, so you got Spider-Man at a Spider-Man, Batman got it for Metacritic score for sure. All right. So Spider-Man 87, Miles 85, and what you call it? 90. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's start with so round one goes to Batman, correct?
Critically wise, yes.
Critically acclaimed. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So where you want to go next? Graphics, combat. Where would you like to go next?
Oh, you're not trying to go to combat.
Yes,
but let's go graphics.
Yes, we can go to combat. That's the strongest point.
You want to go combat?
Whatever you want to do. Well, let's go. Okay, let's go. All right, let me see. Where should we start? How many counter moves do Spider-Man got?
He has 2.
What are they?
You have the parry, and then you have the spider dodge.
Trash.
You are crazy.
That's it. Now Batman got multiple counter moves. When somebody swing at me, what options do you have? How many options do you have when somebody take a swing at you on Spider-Man?
Nah, bro, you are tripping. Batman.
How many options do you have when somebody take a swing at you on Spider-Man, sir?
You have the spider dodge. You have the spider sense that you can dodge.
And what else?
And you have the parry.
That's it. You got no counter moves.
Bro, you got to understand what you can lead up to doing those moves. There's way
more
you can do.
Counters. We just talking about counters.
That's what
we talking about combat. No, we talking about. We can talk about everything you want to talk about. I'm just saying one thing at a time, right? When it comes to counters, Batman, he can counter one person. He can counter 2 people at the same time. He can counter 3 people at the same time. How many people can Spider-Man counter at the same time, sir?
Oh, Spider-Man can counter many people at the same time. If you have an attack,
do you understand what I mean by counter, right?
No. I know what you're talking about.
So hold on, let me just break it down.
That he's blocking.
Let me just break it down. Hold on, let me break it down so you can understand.
Okay, go ahead.
When somebody throw a punch at me, I can Batman, I can counter it. I can grab you, break your arm, throw you. I can throw you into somebody else, You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by counter. I mean, like I can attack. Right.
Exactly. And that's why I get where you're going.
Spider-Man
this
don't
is
come
why
close.
Spider-Man is better due to the fact that you're talking about the after effect after the combat, the counter, right? So you have the breaking of the leg, which the person's not dead anyway. They're still moving, just countering them. You have whatever get off me tool that follows after that.
What?
The follow-up from Spider-Man is so much more because I can parry and I can just press square. You can just kick the dude in his chest or whatnot. Or you can press triangle where you can do the web zip to them and lead up into a better combo in the air, on the ground, wherever you can go.
That's not a counter.
Yeah, it's all in a counter because you're talking about the follow.
When I'm talking about an enemy comes to attack me, and then I counter that. I grab his arm. If like two people come to attack me at once, I can counter both of them at the same time. You cannot do that on Spider-Man, dog. You cannot counter two people at the same time, nor can you counter three people at the same time like you can on Batman.
You're talking about like animations rather than
I'm talking about what you can actually do. You can actually counter one, two, or three people at once.
No, but you're talking about the animation as far as visually what you're seeing.
I can attack. Yeah, I can attack. It's still an attack.
But when I talk about the attack after I just countered, you telling me no, stop there, because you know the combat is better.
No, because you're going somewhere else. We're talking about counters.
No,
right
I'm
now.
not. I'm not. I'm going off of what you can do off of a counter. Off of a parry, you can do so much more than what you can do in Batman because you're locked into the animation.
Batman can actually counter people. Like I can add, like first of all, like I can counter three people at one time, dog. You cannot do that on Spider-Man. You can't even counter two people at one time, let alone three, like you can on Arkham.
No, but they do have something where like if multiple enemies attacking you, if you parry an enemy attack, it's like a burst off effect, like you know what I mean. Everybody,
an area effect. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. That's not countering two or three people at one time.
Yeah, but you also dealing with Spider-Man, a more agile, more flexible individual where he's jumping off of enemies, he's dodging off. So
he's very capable of countering two or three people at once. Spider-Man is very capable.
Yeah, he is because he had the spider sense.
But they haven't added that. But they hadn't added that.
No, but you're not touching the character. You're countering them with a spider sense where you can flip underneath somebody, you can dodge around somebody, you can jump off of somebody.
That's boring.
That's what he and
that's only one guy. Again, why ain't you getting attacked by many people at once when you can counter them?
It's not just one guy because there's multiple people attacking at you.
God, you can only counter one person.
I'm saying that you're more locked into the animation rather than the actual utility of the move, because the utility of the counter pressing triangle in Batman is more grounded, it's more locked in, where after you press a counter, then you got to go back into the boop, 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 boop. Spider-Man, I can combo you on the ground, I can send you up in the air, I can do so much more after I just counter.
Batman too. Batman can too.
Not you. No, you cannot.
Yes,
no, you cannot. Not
yes, he can. Are you serious?
Hard8, one
Have
thing
you played the games?
Bro.
I just downloaded. I just downloaded yesterday, City and Night, just to make sure to go back and play to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. Dog, you cannot counter more than one person at one time, dog. And takedowns, right? Takedowns.
There's a lot in Spider-Man.
You can take down. How many people can you take down at once?
Well, you can take down one person at once, but you can do a perch takedown for two.
Mm-hmm. Batman, you can take down more than one. Also, stealth takedowns, you can take down more than one.
Yeah, you can do that in Spider-Man 2 as well. You can do
stealth takedowns. Really?
Yeah. You have the perch takedowns where you get the ability where you can take down two individuals at the same time, or you can use your gadgets as well to.
No, we're not talking gadgets right now. We're just talking about takedowns.
Yeah, Spider-Man, you can do multiple. You can do two people same time.
That's with a gadget or just Spider-Man himself?
No, that's Spider-Man himself, yes.
I did not unlock that move. And I think I unlocked all the moves.
Nah, you can definitely do it, Spider-Man.
Take down two people at once. I know you can do it with a gadget.
No, once you're in stealth, it's gonna highlight whether they're in danger or they're green, if they're safe to take down 2, but you can take down 2 people. You can web them up and all that.
Okay. I ain't remember. I don't remember doing that. I did. Is that I unlocked all the moves, so I ain't see that. But I'll take your word for it. If you say you can take down 2 people at once,
like yo, I'm not yo. I love Arkham. Listen, you talking to a combat dude. I take pride into like learning the combats in the game. One thing I love in Night is that fair takedown stuff. Yeah, where you can just take down like multiple people and all that, but it's a more grounded experience as far as the combat. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it's Batman. But playing as Spider-Man, you can do so much more as far as combat, counter, all of that. Yeah, you can.
You can't counter 3 people at once. You can't counter 2 people at once. You know what I'm saying? Batman actually uses the environment to take down foes. There's no environmental. There's no what environmental takedowns. They got environmental takedowns now.
Yeah, they have stuff where, well, you're using more so like I can propel myself off the wall.
Environmental takedowns. You know what that means?
Yeah, like what you trying to like slam into like the wall or something, like taking down like that.
I can. First of all, you use the environment more. Like I can take that. I can slam niggas' heads into the wall. I can slam niggas up into the wall.
The animation, okay.
Yeah, that's a takedown. I mean, what? How else is supposed to? How else you gonna see it?
So if I web up individual and throw them into the wall, what would that be considered as?
That's one animation, right? I mean, that's one move, right?
Yes.
Batman got multiple. Batman got multiple environmental takedowns.
Multiple. I don't know, man.
That's a fact.
Listen, I like Batman takedowns. I ain't gonna.
Batman got way more takedowns too. Way more takedowns, dog.
Nah, Batman got Spider-Man too.
Yes. Batman got more takedowns. Are you tripping?
You got 2 characters. Matter of fact, you got.
Yeah, and Batman, you got multiple characters. You got fucking. Spoilers are good. I already told him. Hold on. I already let him know spoilers will be taking effect. You know what I'm saying? Bro. And Batman got a lot of characters that got different takedowns. But go ahead, sir.
You got up to 3 characters that you can take down with Spider-Man. All multiple different takedowns. Even biting a dude or eating a dude. You are crazy. There's way more takedowns.
You're talking about the one section with Venom.
There are way more takedowns than Spider-Man.
No, it ain't.
Yes, they are.
No, it ain't.
They are. Yo, I can't even count how many.
If you want to count all the characters, right? You got Batman got his own takedowns. Nightwing got his own takedowns. Robin got his own takedowns. Catwoman got his own takedowns. Red Hood got his own takedowns.
Yeah, but now
Joker got his own takedowns. You incorporate DLC. You
incorporating like DLC and all that stuff into there.
Well, I'm talking about Spider-Man got DLC too.
No, I'm talking about the base game. And
the base game.
I'm doing Spider-Man 2, like you know the video was saying.
Okay.
You got 3 characters in the base game that you can do and perform with. You know, you can count 4 if you count with MJ that have multiple takedowns. I'm not even gonna put MJ in there, but have multiple takedowns. That Venom scene, I did so many takedowns. It's crazy.
He only got like 2 takedowns. Though. I mean, he only got like 3 takedowns.
Bro.
He got the one where he break the dude back. He got the one where he bites you, right? And then he got the one where he slammed you to the ground. That's 3 takedowns, sir.
No, I got it.
What other takedown he got? What other takedown he got?
Well, I gotta look at my.
Hold on. I just described 3 takedowns. Can you describe ones I didn't describe?
Like I said, I have to look at my gameplay again. I have it. I have
you just played the game 2 days ago.
No. Because what I'm saying is that there's multiple takedowns.
You don't remember them?
I can't list off everyone other than
Okay, I just listed 3. Can you list any more?
Yeah, I understand that you're listing 3.
I'm just saying, you list any that you remember, sir? That's all.
I'm listing. That's like I said, the one that I remember is the Biden one that I can remember.
And I just
can't
listed
remember
that
every specific one that he's doing, but I know it's multiple that he's doing.
But you can't remember though.
Back to you beating around the bush because you know where. Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. You claim that he had so many takedowns. I named 3, and you can't name no more.
See, you're not listening because I'm claiming that Spider-Man 2, you have more takedowns than you have in Batman. I'm getting to my point of why I'm proving why.
But then you said Venom had so many. That's what you said, and I said no.
I said Venom had multiple.
And I said, no,
saying that he had three.
I got
I'm
three.
saying that I can't confirm or deny that because I got to look back into my gameplay. I only can recall one.
This was only a couple days ago, my guy. How your brain, your memory that fucked up? I named three.
Now you're going out for a tangent. Let's get back to my point.
No. Back it up.
Venom,
all I'm saying
Venom.
Is, okay, go ahead.
All right. So if you can listen, all right, let's play with the brain talk, right? I'm the best at what I do, Hard8. I'm just gonna let you know.
But you can't remember Venom takedowns.
Oh, yeah, okay. So how much does Spider-Man and Miles have then? If your memory's so good, you just played the game a couple of days ago, right?
No, we can go through. I mean, we can name them. I mean, we can describe them.
I'll wait for you to do it.
Okay, okay. So he got the one takedown. So let's start with Peter. Peter got the one takedown where he like knocks you in the air and then he webbed you and slammed you to the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got that one. That's one. Then he has the takedown where he do like a backflip that knocks you into the air, and as you coming down, he kicks you. That's two, right? Mm-hmm. Then he got the takedown where he uses the web. He like uses the web, like he knocks you back away from him, and then he uses the web to pull him to you and kicks you in the face. Mm-hmm. He got that takedown. And then he got another takedown where he grabbed you with the web and he like flip you and slam you on the back of your head. He got that takedown. And then what else he got? You remember? You got anything I ain't say yet?
No, you're the one that got the memory. You say my brain.
No, I mean, I just named about like 4 or 5 of them. You got any more?
No, you named three. You named three, but
I named 3. I named more than 3. But go ahead. You got add some more. 3. I mean, add them. This is the debate. Add the rest.
But no, my point is to prove to you that you just played a game, but you could have told me.
No,
just like
I'm
telling
no.
Venom.
I can remember Venom. I remember Venom's because it wasn't a lot. That's why. And Spider-Man ain't a whole lot either. But I'm just saying, can you give me some more that I didn't name yet? That's all. Let's count them.
I definitely can, but I'm not going to name. I'm not going to name every one. But you missed the one where he does the multiple punches, like he's.
Oh yeah, that one. Yep, for sure.
Yes, there's the one where he goes onto the ground.
That also came from the first game. How many new ones? Is there any new? How many new ones? Not ones from remastered. I mean, you can use them if you want, but I'm just saying, how many actual new ones?
My point of what I'm saying is that you have 3 characters that you have takedowns for, multiple takedowns for. On top of there's, I think I remember there's 2 takedowns that Miles and Peter does together when they're fighting crime together. There's takedowns that
it's like 2 of them. It's only like 2 of them.
Yeah, but there's takedowns that not Miles, but there's takedowns that Rafe and Peter does together. There's takedowns that
there's only about 2 of them there too. Very small.
Yeah, but
Batman got the same thing though. And more.
It's adding and adding and adding up.
Batman got the same thing and more.
It don't have the same. It don't have.
What are you talking about? You got
it doesn't.
Catwoman got her own set of takedowns, and and Catwoman and Batman got double takedowns together. Robin
which
and
is
Batman.
Like
no, it's not. It's actually not, and we can bet on that if you want to. But anyway, Robin got multiple takedowns and double takedowns with Batman, right? And then you got Nightwing. These are not DLC characters. These are characters in the base game that got multiple takedowns between each character and together.
It's not as much as Spider-Man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's actually more.
It's definitely not as much as Spider-Man.
It's definitely is. Spider-Man don't got that many takedowns. And then Spider-Man 2, they didn't even add that many new takedowns. Most of the time, you're seeing the takedowns from Spider-Man Remastered. Because that was actually a complaint I had in the beginning.
But you have takedowns from Night and Arkham Asylum as well in Night as well. So but
hold on. I mean, I wasn't really talking about Night. I was just speaking to the city because going from Asylum to City, there was a lot of new animations, a lot of new shit going on. A lot of new shit going on.
So I'm looking at a video right here. It's saying that Spider-Man 2, all finishers and takedown animations, Miles, Peter, ally finishers, and more. This is a 16-minute video. 16-minute video.
I don't
know
know
what I mean? Of all the takedowns.
Okay, that's fine.
And how much seconds is a takedown? You know what I mean? So you got 16 minutes.
I mean, I don't know what video that is. I can't really, you know what I mean? I'm just sitting right here. I can't really determine, you know what I'm saying? I can't really say what the video is and what exactly is being shown in the video. But all I'm saying is that Batman got more combat moves. There's more. The combat on Batman is better. There's more to do. Let's be real.
He don't have more combat moves. No,
let's be real. Spider-Man, it's the same like he got the same combination. You know what I'm saying? Over and over when it comes to one person. With Batman, he got multiple people that he's going between, and that free flow combat is top tier, dog. You're not going to tell me
combat pressing one button.
That's because you wanted to press one button. You're a bum. That's why you can press one button on Spider-Man. If you trash,
but that's my point. Spider-Man, you're not as limited as you are in Batman.
What are you talking about? You can press one button on Spider-Man, dog.
Can you do any air combos in Batman Arkham games?
Dog, first of all, now you want to talk about how no. First of all, Spider-Man can't fly, dog. You can literally kill 5 dudes in the air without touching the ground. How is that even possible?
Because he's pulling up.
How does Spider-Man stay in the air, dog? How does he defy gravity, my guy?
He's jumping off people, which ground bounces them. No. He's also webbing them up.
Time out. You can listen. You can knock somebody in the air with Spider-Man, and you can stay in the air, dog.
Yeah, because
without having to bounce off of nobody. How does he stay in the air like that?
No.
He can't fly.
You can stay up in the air long, but you going again and you derailing the point that Batman combat is limited.
It's not limited.
Now you're bringing up gameplay mechanics as far as like that's your argument as far as proving that Batman Arkham
your argument was
is better.
Your argument was you press one button. That sound like you sound like a casual to even make that argument. Because that's the same thing people say with any game that's a fighter.
Bro,
God of War.
It's the truth. It's not.
No, if you use one button, that's because you're garbage and you don't know how to play the game.
I'm not talking about like combat as far as like, oh yeah, I'm mixing in the counters. I'm putting gadgetry in there. I'm talking about in the melee combat, you are pressing one button.
And on Spider-Man, you are pressing one button.
No, you have your webs that you also use. That's with the triangle button,
and you got
where you can use it in multiple ways.
Clay, let me say this: pick Batman on the hardest difficulty and press one button. Let me see how far you get,
bro. Listen, you're talking to the wrong one, Hardy. I take pride in combat, and I do play on the hardest difficulty.
So why would you even say that?
You're not talking to somebody that.
So why would you even say you only press on one button when you know that's nonsense?
Because
you know that's nonsense.
No, you're missing what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just the melee portion of the game. You are pressing one button in Batman. Yes, you are. I'm not talking about the counters. God. I'm not talking about gadgetry. Spider-Man, you are mixing so much more into the combat where
because you want to.
No, but the combat doesn't it extends more than just the ground. You're also in the air. You're bouncing off the walls. You're doing so much that you can do within there. You're not just pressing square. Yeah, you can press square in any game and just do whatever you do.
Yo, that's the same argument. You're not making no sense right now, dog. You're talking about in Spider-Man, you're doing all these things. You have to press multiple buttons to do all of those things, right? And then when you talk about Batman, you could do all of these things too. You got to press multiple buttons. But if you want to just press one button.
No, but what I'm saying is that there's one button for your actions, your melee actions in Batman. There's not one button for your
melee actions on Spider-Man too, sir.
No, you have the web. The webs is also your melee, which you have an attack that you get from it.
Dog, you can literally press one button to take out enemies.
No, I'm not talking about this taking out enemies and this.
I don't really get the point you're making right now, dog. I don't get it.
I am talking about as far as the structure inputs of the game. There's less to do in Batman than there's not in Spider-Man.
No, there's not. There is not. Why you are tripping? You are. I feel like you ain't even play Batman talking like this. You are fucking tripping if you think that Batman's combat is just super duper simple and Spider-Man combat is so intricate.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's super duper
You
simple.
telling me?
I'm saying that Spider-Man is better, and why I'm proving why it's better.
Not like Spider-Man combat is not better than the free flow combat. Are you on drugs?
It definitely is. It definitely is.
Oh my god! You think? Oh my. Okay. All right, dog.
It is way better. Yo, you can't do any air combat. You cannot do air combat
because Batman can't fly.
It's not about flying. You know what I mean? It's not about flying. So Batman can knock an enemy up and take him out in the air.
Knock an enemy up in the air and then jump up in the air and stay there while he punching 10 dudes? No,
beat him up
Batman
in the air. You can't do that.
No, that's Batman. Why the fuck would he be able to do something like that?
Now you're trying to limit Batman and what he's doing.
Okay, Jay Bari. No, Batman cannot knock somebody up in the air and stay in the air for 30 seconds while he defeat 10 dudes. No, Batman can't do that. He cannot fly. He cannot float, sir. No, he can't.
What I'm saying is that there's more mechanics. There's more combat mechanics in Spider-Man.
No, there isn't. Spider-Man can't even counter. He can't even counter more than one person at once.
Bro, I can bring up multiple things that you can't do in Batman, and then you're gonna you're gonna default to.
No, go ahead. You bring up whatever you want to bring up, sir.
You can't do no air combat.
Okay,
you can dodge in the air, Spider-Man. You can like I said, you can. It's not about flying. It's about air combat. You can do multiple air combat.
But I said Batman can't fly because the way Spider-Man air combat goes, it's like Spider-Man can fly.
No, he can't. He can't fly.
We know he can't. But in the game, you can stay in the air and kill like 10 fucking people, dog, without ever touching the ground.
Yeah, but you can stay in the air doing multiple things. As far as you can propel yourself off of enemies, you can web throw them or web zip them.
Hold on. What I'm saying is you can stay in the air without propelling yourself off of nobody.
Yeah, but you can also but how you getting into air? You jump. It's Spider-Man. He's agile. You can jump into the air.
Of course you can jump, but
he can web zip to the person that's in the air.
Still never touch the ground, dog. It's still gravity. Still got to take place at some point. Spider-Man can't fly,
bro. No,
Batman can't do that.
You're not staying in the air with Spider-Man just pressing square. You're gonna fall down. You got to press circle. You got to press.
Hold on, time out. I can stay in the air with Spider-Man by pressing square and triangle occasionally.
No,
look, knock the enemy in the air, right? Square, knock him down. Hold triangle to pull somebody else up to me. Square. Hold triangle to pull somebody else up to me. Square. Facts.
And that's okay. You can definitely stay in the air, which is air combat, something that you can't do in Batman.
Because Batman is more ground. He can't fly.
Exactly.
Batman is a human being.
Hence, it is more limited. It is the combat is more limited. And you're is that the only thing I can do in the air, Hard8? Yes or no?
I mean, you could dodge in the air. You could do a lot of unrealistic shit in the air. I mean, you could do a lot. I mean, you can fly. Like, yeah, Spider-Man can fly. He can fucking dodge in the air. He can do a lot of shit.
I see what you do. I see what you do, man. You got good points that is hitting your points, and then you try to counter it with, I can just do the simplest stuff. No, but you don't have to do that. Just like in Batman, like you was just telling me.
You don't have to do that. Oh, no, you don't.
But
I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying
that doesn't negate my point of saying that Spider-Man has more mechanics with combat-wise.
Spider-Man got air combat, right? And Batman got more going on the ground. He got triple counters. He got environmental kills. He got environmental takedowns. You know what I'm saying? So
you can use the environment for Spider-Man too, as well.
I mean, listen, you can grab a door, a sewer, or some shit like that and do the same shit. Yeah, you know.
You can bounce off walls. There's destructions on lampposts and trees and all that stuff as well.
Batman also got destruction.
Yeah, it does. It does. But there's so much you can do on the ground as well with Spider-Man. And we ain't even bringing up the gadgets yet. The gadgetry and the special abilities. We ain't even bringing those things up yet. You know what I mean? That increases more combat because it increases combo It increases your combo filler or your combo gauge as well as you're doing that stuff. In Spider-Man on the ground and in the air.
Spider-Man, Batman also got even more takedowns. Batman can use weapons. He can pick up car doors, shields. He can also dismantle guns, can take them apart so they can't be used no more.
Spider-Man can take the guns away and throw them back at you.
He can take the gun away and throw it at you. Yep. He can do that.
He has the web slam that he does that you learn. You can yank other enemies into each other by web pulling.
Batman can also do that. He can also throw people too.
It's more to do in Spider-Man, bro.
It's more to do in Batman. It's a lot to do in Batman.
We could get into the gadgetry as well, man. The gadgetry also extends.
That's what Batman known for.
Yeah, Batman got some cool gadgets, but
Batman is known for the gadgets is there, my guy.
Combo wise, mechanics wise, Spider-Man is better implemented. It's better implemented. As far as the base webs that you can have into web shot, the concussion blast, the web pull. There's so much you can just do combo wise with Spider-Man gadgetry and super abilities. And we're just talking about one character.
Spider-Man got 5 gadgets, right?
Let's
talk about. You want to talk about that downgrade from Spider-Man Remastered to 2? They definitely downgraded on them gadgets, and they removed some good shit.
It's
true or false?
No, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. There's less gadgetry, but there's more. The gadgets itself do more than what it did in the previous.
No, they removed some very good gadgets, dog. The impact web, the spider bot.
Oh yeah.
The they removed some good gadgets, and I don't feel like they were replaced by anything that was better, in my opinion. And Spider-Man got like 5 gadgets.
Nah, I felt like the web pull was amazing. It's not as finisher, savvy as like the impact web, but when you level that thing up, you can just do so much more because now you can use it as a weapon as well to shock your enemies and all that stuff. You have the concussion blast that from the first game that I like the first game where they had the concussion and the other one that pulled you. But this one now it just works a lot with the whole symbiotes and the sound where you have it leaves like little mines on the floor to dismantle or mess up with enemies. Then you have Batman got more gadgets. He got more gadgets, sir. Batman, that's what Batman is known for because Batman doesn't have any superpowers. He has more gadgets. Are you going to sit here and say that Spider-Man got more gadgets? No, I'm not saying that Spider-Man 2 doesn't have more gadgets, but overall Spider-Man has more gadgets. If you incorporate 2018.
And if you incorporate Asylum and fucking Night, Batman got more gadgets. And the other people got gadgets too.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff that
Wonder Woman, Catwoman.
A lot of stuff that Batman with the gadgets does is not for like combat. It's more like environmental stuff, puzzle solving, things like that.
He got gadgets for everything that he need them for.
I'm talking more about the combat scenarios.
He got enough gadgets as Batman, dog. It's the greatest detective, man.
Yo,
got the gadgets, dog.
You got me debating 2 of my favorite characters, so it's hard for me. But I'm just saying, is Spider-Man better, bro? It's better.
No, listen. I listen. No, I don't think. When it comes to gadgets, Batman got that. I don't really think that's a debate.
I don't think so
right now, dog. Batman got the gadgets. It's
as
Batman.
As far as usage in combat, no, he does not.
He got the gadgets, dog.
Sorry, bro.
Oh my God.
No, this topic and the context of this topic was combat, sir. Not just overall gadgetry. It was combat. Batman gadgetry doesn't help him in all of combat scenarios like Spider-Man.
But that's the thing. Batman got gadgets for combat and he got gadgets for outside of combat. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So does Spider-Man.
Overall, he got the more gadgets.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying that usefulness in combat. Spider-Man is helping my argument as far as combat wise. Spider-Man is a better game than Arkham, the Arkham series. That's what I'm saying. That is my argument.
Okay.
Let's not forget. I'm getting your shins real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got Miles. You know what I mean? We're not even talking about gadgetry now. We're talking about the abilities that he can do.
Yeah, you got Catwoman that got abilities and what she can do, and gadgets and takedowns. And yeah, what are we saying? We got multiple characters on Arkham.
Little bit more limited, but I get you. It's not as equal compared to Batman, like how Peter and Miles are equally ability wise and gadget wise. But
they didn't get their own. They also didn't get their own games like Miles did. But what I'm saying is that we got multiple characters in the Batman series that have their own shit also, and they play totally different. See what I'm saying?
I mean, they played totally different, but the combat is still the same.
I'm gonna go with. All right, let's ask the chat that's listening. If they feel like combat is better on Batman.
We ain't even talking about Venom yet.
You only play Venom. You only play with Venom for fucking
that small little area was
that's dope, the best part of the game.
Yeah, that shit was
that's the best part of the game. You know what I'm saying? But you
get a boss fight with that too. Come on, man.
That's the best. I mean, that 20-minute section is definitely the best part of the game. You know what I'm saying? That was. I mean, let's be real.
I didn't even know they was gonna do that with Venom as far as give him his own abilities. I mean, he probably was going to do that, but they gave him like I think 3 abilities. I think everybody pretty much had assumed that you would be able to play as Venom before the game came out. We already had that. We already knew that. Most it was
likely
an assumption there. I agree with
for
that.
Sure.
I personally didn't think so, but I did see people saying that, and they was right with that. So
that was kind of. I guess that was kind of an easy. Anyway, so yeah, we'll ask the comment section what they feel is the better combat.
Also, you got mad super chats too, man.
Damn, let me catch up on those because next we're gonna go to like side missions, and shit like that. So I can't put them all on the screen right now, but I'll read them. Shout out to Untamed Beast for the super chat. He said Arkham City still the GOAT. Spider-Man is still fire. I love Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. I just think we still got a lot more to talk about. Comparing these games. Shout out to Mass Orion, I think that's how you say that. He said at the beginning, Mark of Spider-Man 2, it was a little disappointing to me, but the exact moment you get the black suit, it gets better and better and doesn't stop. All right. Thank you for the super chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to Street IQ. He said, I'll just this 1v1 debate later because of spoilers, but either way, this is fire. Appreciate that, player. Appreciate that. Yeah, spoilers is in
Hard 8 is the ones doing the spoilers too, man. Yeah.
No, here, spoilers. Yo, yeah, hold on. Shout out to Torre for the super chat. He's Tori for the super chat. I think that's how you say that. He said, what are your opinions on the graphics of Spider-Man 2, especially when comparing to Miles Morales on PC? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that also. You know what I mean? Because that's definitely has been some downgrades. Shout out to Tavia Smalls for the super chat. Said they combined some of the old gadget purposes and suit abilities and new abilities in Spider-Man 2. That was another downgrade too. Now
what he said?
No, not that what he said, but I just thought of something. Another downgrade that happened between remastered and Spider-Man 2 when it came to the suits. Now the suits are more just cosmetic, where before they came with abilities. Oh, yeah. They downgraded that, so that's not a good thing. But yeah, that's all the super chats. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. So as far as combat go, I feel like Batman got the better combat. First of all, it's more punchy, it's more crunchy, breaking legs, breaking arms. It's more brutal. You know what I'm saying? And there's some brutal moves in in Spider-Man, like when you slamming niggas on their head and all that shit with the webs, but it just don't. The impact of the combat when it comes to Batman is just more. It's just more. It got more of an impact.
It's two different characters as well. But yeah, when you actually get the symbiotic suit like in its full form on Peter, he gets more visceral as far as what he's doing. His counter of parry changes. Venom is very visceral. Like I said, Venom is biting people. Venom is straight up just murdering people, killing people. But yeah, Batman is just more of a visceral type. I want to beat your legs, break your legs type character than Spider-Man.
Also, another thing. Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, you good.
Okay. Also, another thing. Batman got takedowns while enemy is already on the ground. He also got that. Spider-Man don't got that.
No, Spider-Man don't got that.
Yeah, Batman got takedowns while he already on the ground, and he also has he got a lot of stealth. He got stealth takedowns. Spider-Man got a few stealth takedowns too, so I guess they're about even right there.
Go back to my man's suit comment. Like,
yeah.
I get people on the suits. Like, I missed each suit having its own like ultimate move.
Downgrade.
But to be honest with you, there's more stuff in the suit tech, the pool of stuff that you can unlock within the suit tech in itself. Like, every suit have like about 10 options that you can unlock and do more things that unlock more moves and all that stuff. And you have 4 categories within it. So they actually did more, but they took some stuff out. So I get where people come from with that, but they actually did more when it comes to the suit tech in Spider-Man 2.
All right. So yeah, we done with the super chats. Yeah, combat. I think for me, the free flow combat is like, that's like the industry's like, top tier combat, dog. And I really feel like Spider-Man combat can't touch the free flow combat, dog. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it just can't do it. I mean, that's cool. I'm just saying, I just feel like it can't do it. I feel like Batman combat is more brutal. You know what I'm saying? A lot more counters, a lot more takedowns, ground takedowns. It's just you feel that shit when you punch somebody. You know what I'm saying? And the enemies, their faces get busted noses, black eyes, all that shit. That does not happen on Spider-Man.
I feel like Spider-Man, the combat is like, you can play this joint like how you can do a fighting game combat, as far as just having fun and exploring and finding new different stuff to do within the combat. Not everybody's going to play the same. Yeah, you're going to have certain moves that's the same, but not everybody's going to be the same doing certain things when it comes to combat scenarios in Spider-Man. Not saying that Batman, everybody gonna be the same.
No, absolutely not. You can apply that to Batman.
It's just more. I feel like Batman combat is more like surviving the combat scenario, where Spider-Man, you have this free flow. Yeah, it's funny how they call Batman free flow, but I feel like Spider-Man more free flow.
No, it's not. Stop this.
I do think it is. You have way more options. You can do way more.
I mean, you got the air combos for sure. You know what I'm saying? But Batman, when you through with Batman, like in Arkham Knight, once you're done with the combat, the enemies look like they really got beat up. Whereas Spider-Man, they look like they did when the combat started. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that Batman over that. I like that. I like to see that I really did some effect. I really blacked this dude's eye. I really busted his lip, busted his nose. I really broke his leg, broke his arms. Yeah, I really fucked this dude up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to ride with that Batman shit. I like that. I like to feel like something actually happened. After I'm done beating up a dude in Spider-Man, I go look at him. It don't look like I touched him. Don't look like I touched him. I like dudes that look like they got touched.
Spider-Man got damaged though.
Oh boy. That Lord, like, listen, let's keep it real. That Spider-Man damage model is fucking is amateur as shit. You know what I'm saying? I put up a video where the fucking suit, like the damage disappeared during a cutscene. Like, just disappeared, just went away. Like, damn, I understand what, it is what it is, but if you're gonna do that, at least do that in between a transition. Don't let me see that.
There's there's certain story elements where the suit you still see the damage. I think it's dependent on the suit.
But it goes away though. I mean, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Because like when I used the Superior Spider-Man suit, like the damage stayed on me for a long time. I let it wait too. I put the control down. So let me see how much, like, is it gonna refresh the joint? It didn't refresh. Like, it stayed on there, and I was just went into another combat scenario. Yeah, when I did like a fast travel, or I did something, if it's a story thing or whatnot, yeah, it definitely reset it there. But the damage, and it depends on the suit, it definitely stays. I think the ones that have like the different color options, the damage stays a little bit longer than the ones that are like the movie suits or whatnot.
Yeah, as far as that, like with Miles Morales, when he got hit by a Scorpion, that damage don't stay there, not even throughout the mission. Like, it ain't even like the damage went away after the mission. The damage just goes away by the time you get a little further into the mission. I'm like, man, that's corny as shit, but whatever. That's small shit. Batman damage can tell a story. You know what I'm saying? You look at Arkham Knight, that can tell a story. And yeah, it's one suit, which is fine to me. I don't really. I'd rather
It's
take
one suit and one night.
I'd rather take that one suit damage over Spider-Man shit. Because I don't. First of all, Spider-Man, I can get slashed one time, but yeah, I got all these slashes on my body. Like, that's trash, dog. I got slashed one time. Why is there 50 slash marks on me? I only got hit once. I don't like that.
But
I don't like that.
The Batman damage is more progressive throughout the night. It's not
I'm not. Like I said,
just went into combat and it's like, oh, this whole bunch of damages on me. Nah, it's more progressive throughout the night.
That's why I said that the Batman damage can tell a story. You know what I'm saying? When I'm playing Arkham Knight, I see that bullet hole. I know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I actually seen that happen. I seen that damage take effect. I think that's more immersive than just me getting hit one time on Spider-Man and I got 100 slashes on my body. Like, I only got hit once. Where are all these cuts coming from, dog? Like, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all.
It's more your health. Like, if you got lower health, then you're gonna see more
damage and shit. I feel like they should be like, dog, we in 2023, PlayStation 5 only. I feel like the damage model should be way more advanced than what they got right now, dog. I should not get hit once and got 100 cuts on me. That's not how that shit should work. They should have done better than that. That
hit, then your health leaking, but I don't know. But
no, I mean, that's fine.
I get what you're saying. I'm not in total disagreement on that. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like what you said on Twitter and whatnot, it's completely different. Batman, the story is told in one night. Spider-Man is multiple days that's going on. But others there is a different day.
How many years ahead are we? They should still be implementing in a better manner, dog. How many years ahead? How much more power are we working with now compared to when Arkham Knight came out? Arkham Knight is a 2015 game, dog. Like, you see what I'm saying? We are way further than what we was in 2015. There's really no excuse. They should be able to do damage in a better way than the way they got it right now. I shouldn't get hit once.
I'm not.
Okay, so let's move on. So let's just move on then. If you don't disagree, then we don't need to keep going back and forth.
Because you keep dismissing and throwing my argument in the ground. Or
well, hold on. What we talking
Batman, about? You're not getting damaged up in these combat scenarios. It's a one night story that they're telling. Like, certain events happen and you.
I know. I like so that better.
It's not comparable as far as like doing damage, because the damage is more storytelling rather than combat wise. What you're asking what Batman is not doing.
Yeah, I know. No, I understand what you're saying. I'm telling you that the way that they did it with Rocksteady, it's more immersive. It's like by the time the end of the game comes, it looked like Batman been through some shit. I like that. The suit is dirty. The cape is ripped, shredded. I'm just saying, I like that. That to me, that's more. I like that implementation of it rather than the way that they do it now. Again, if I get hit one time and I got 50 slashes, that takes me out of it. Like, I'd rather not even see no damage if it's going to be like that. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like at this point in time, where we at with technology, with the power, and how many years removed we are from Arkham Knight, they should have been able to implement a better system. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree because of the points that I said. It's more storytelling rather than individual fights that you've seen the damage on.
Okay, so you don't think this far ahead they should not have done a better job with the Spider-Man?
Oh no, I think they could have done a better job with the damage as far as like having more damage properties or sets. Like, yeah, they're basing it off the health, but yeah, I get what you're saying as far as like if you get one slash, depending on how heavy that hit is, you might have a whole bunch of rips on your suit. I get that. They could implement that better, but the way how they did it is based off health. You know what I mean?
I think also if you get punched, you see rips, like if you got slashed.
Yeah, you'll see rips in the suit and all that.
Off a punch.
But a cool scenario was when you were fighting what you call it, Sandman area.
Yeah.
You know, the sand stayed on the suit until you completely switched the suit. So
yeah, that was great. Yeah, I wish they would do it more like that. Yeah, that was great. And they did that same thing on Remastered too with Kingpin. Mm-hmm. When you fighting Kingpin, once he throws you through that wall, that brick wall, his suit, that's when the suit gets damaged. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. And with Miles Morales, after the bridge sequence, the suit got damaged.
Yeah,
and it
he was
stayed
all
like
messed up
that.
in that.
Right.
Yeah.
It stayed damaged until he went and made the new black suit. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like they should pretty much did it more like that. But that's cool. You know what I mean? Let's move on to where do you want to go next? Villains, because Batman got that in spades. I mean, if you really want to be real. They reuse villains over and over. They ain't really bring much new to the second game.
The villain one is tough because both have a big and large villain pool to choose from.
And they didn't choose on Spider-Man.
Yeah, like with Spider-Man, I mean, Craven took up a lot of that stuff. Story-wise, I felt like it was implemented great because Craven is taking out all the other villains and Spider-Man already locked up a lot of the Sinister Six guys. But villains, I'll definitely give it to
that Joe whipped your ass right there. But go ahead, you funny as shit. No, the Sinister, that shit had you're fighting for your life. But no, go ahead.
Villains, I definitely give it to Arkham. Okay. Yeah, for villains because of the implementations and the side quest villains. Even though I think one of the best side quests in this game, they setting up a huge
you can
villain.
say it. Which side quest? Flame?
Yeah, the flame one with Carnage.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So you're gonna get a nice setup from that. Hopefully they get like a expansion DLC or whatnot, like Miles or something like that for that. Yeah, but villain pool. Batman used a lot of great villains, you know what I mean? Implementing like Clock, the Clock dude. I forgot the pig name dude in Night, which was cool. Like I like that stuff a lot. But it's not like I don't like Spider-Man's, but I just think Batman is better.
Okay, so the villains. What about so villains, Batman. What about side missions?
Side missions, I would give it to Batman when it comes to Spider-Man 2. Like overall side missions.
Spider-Man overall. I mean, you could do Spider-Man overall.
Yeah, because like one of the things I love more in Spider-Man 2018 was the side mission. You had more to do than with 2. You know what I mean? I thought the side missions was cool. You had the Taskmaster stuff where you.
So you think it was a downgrade? You think the side missions in 2 were a downgrade?
Oh yeah, that was one of my cons in my review where I put that the side activities and side missions they cut that. You know what I mean? And I felt like they did that because of the media scrutiny as far as too much in the game or whatnot, like 2018. But overall, I like that shit. You know what I mean? You added the Tombstone side missions, the Taskmaster side missions. Yeah. Like villain wise, especially going back to the villain stuff. Like if you incorporate all of it, I like what 2018 did more than 2 villain and side mission wise. But
for sure.
But yeah, so like side mission wise, I love what Batman does as well. The detective work, figuring out. I felt like I was playing the animated series, and I mean figuring out like who the fuck is messing up and leaving these clues and all that shit. So that was pretty cool. Spider-Man, you get that, but you don't get as much of it like in part 2.
Right. So we agree. Villain side missions. I feel like Batman music, atmosphere, and all of that shit is just like it's also like on another level, dog. Like again, I just went and played them games yesterday, and just to not really refresh. I didn't play them a million times, but just to what I'm saying, get a feel of things.
Batman has a darker, grittier atmosphere. That's if you prefer that. Personally, I like Spider-Man because the build up as atmosphere from Peter going through the city, how the city was looking with Venom and messing it up. I thought that was really, really dope. But music wise and sound, I think Spider-Man better as well. I can't remember Batman music or sounds like that as far as like sound cues and stuff.
When the last time you played Batman?
Well, it's been a while. Like I've played Night on PC. Come on, my boy gave me the code probably like a couple of years ago. That's the last time I played of Night. But yeah, it's been a while since I played the Arkham series. Well, matter of fact, I played the the remasters, Asylum and City, the Arkham Returns.
Yeah,
but that was years ago on PS4.
For sure. Yeah, I think the way Gotham City, I think the atmosphere and the music and stuff, like, cause like with the Batman games, you really feel like you Batman, dog. Like they nailed it. Like just walking around, just going around the city, listening to another thing like that as far as the atmosphere, listening to the conversations from the bad guys, you know, whether it's Joker men or the Penguin men.
That's
like,
it.
That's, you know, that's
Spider-Man. You can do the civilians. You can listen to the villain before you you know, solve a crime or get to the crime scene. The city and everything is just more alive in Spider-Man games than in Batman. Obviously for story reasons.
Obviously that they got civilians walking around for like that. But
yeah, but it's more interactive too. It's more interactive in the city. It's more alive. You can't deny that one. There's no way you can deny it.
What you mean interactive? Doing what?
You said that in Arkham, you feel like Batman. I'm not debating.
No, I'm just saying. Manu, you said it's more interactive. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. In Spider-Man, you feel like Spider-Man. There's more stuff to do within the city as far as like interacting with the world, what you can scale on. You can even ride a bike even after all the little story bike missions. You can find a bike and just start riding it. You know what I mean? You can interact with the city. You can give them high fives and all that stuff. There's so much you can do. There's other landscapes that you can go. I can go to the Wakanda building and do the Wakanda Forever sign and all that. Come on, bro.
Stop this. Hold on.
Stop it. Heartache.
Yo, it ain't shit to do in fucking Spider-Man, dog. Yes, you can go to, you know, they got the landmarks, right? That's cool, but you can't do shit with them, dog. You know what I mean? Yes, and they did, and they got the Chadwick Boseman tribute. You know what I'm saying? That was good, you know, for his passing. But other than that, you can't do shit in the city, dog. Come on, man.
You can interact with the civilians.
Okay, you can do a high five with a fucking civilian. The same high five with every fucking civilian.
Nah,
that's
popping stuff that you do.
Okay, you got the high five, and you got.
I just told you can find a bike and you can just ride that bike wherever you want to go in the city. Yeah, people want to downgrade that stuff, but that's
in a bike,
bro. You see, you guys are going into more subjective standpoint rather than the objectivity of the debate.
That made the game better. That was like, oh shit, I could ride a bike.
The city is more alive than in the Arkham games. The
city because they got civilians, but in the Arkham games, when you moving around Arkham, people are having real conversations that pertain to the game, even based on what happened in the game.
So with Spider-Man, yes, they are. They're doing the same thing throughout the story of the game. Yes, they are, bro. There's more you're doing interacting within Spider-Man world than in Batman world, city and in night.
There's really no, I mean, like I said, there's really nothing that stands out as far as interacting. You talking about riding a bike. Why do I want to ride a bike as Spider-Man?
That's like the
corporate slave Xbox dude talking about something. You can't ride the train. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're talking more about whether it's cool or the subjectivity. I'm giving you objective things that you can do more within this world, whether it's cool or not. As far as debate, let you know that there's more things you can do here in this game than in the other games that you can do in the Arkhams. That's my point. Whether it's cool or not. Normally, I wouldn't even bring up that shit but if we debating which is better, I'm going to bring it up as far as objectivity that you could do more. There's more to do in the world. Batman, you do feel like Batman within City and in Arkham Knight, but you do feel like Spider-Man or the Spider-Man in the Spider-Man games as well, bro. And it's better. It's better crafted.
The atmosphere, first of all, like when it comes to night, right? The Gotham is perfected. Right, it's fucking perfected. The atmosphere, the whole feel of Gotham is there. The architecture and all that. Spider-Man is really just like them interactivities. Is just come on, man. I don't even know how you even use that as like a high five moment and shit. Like, yo, I can walk up to certain civilians, staged.
Where's the civilians in Batman?
Well, they got cleared out. They got cleared out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because so there wasn't none. Of course, there wasn't none in an asylum, right? Why would there be civilians? I mean, they had the workers, but why would there be anybody else at the asylum, right? And then in City, they sectioned off half of it to house them, and then fucking Night, Scarecrow was threatening to fucking kill everybody. threatening to
but
fuck everything up.
that's proving my point as well. Even with Craven and Venom and everybody that was terrorized in New York, you still had the civilians, and they were still even talking about the stuff that's going on. They're talking about the symbiotes taking over and all. Like you could just stop there and listen to the people talking and having their conversation. You had people playing music, people doing their festivals. Like I'm telling you, New York City felt like New York City. In Spider-Man, it felt more alive, and they did a better job.
If you feel like you feel like the city is the city is better as far as that. All right, I give you that. The city, as far as people playing basketball and doing shit in the park and all that, yeah, you got that. That I would give you that. I would give you that on the city. I think, but as far as atmosphere, as far as the way, no, you got it. You got it. City, okay. If you feel like Spider-Man got the better city, Spider-Man got the better city. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a lot going on, a lot of shit happening. Cool. You got that. So we'll say Spider-Man got the better city. You know what I'm saying? Dude got some of the monuments and shit like that. Cool. All right. So I'll give you that. So we got the villains, we got the side missions. All right, story-wise.
Yes, sir.
Right? Sir. So we got story-wise. I feel like Spider-Man 2's story is better than Origins. I feel like it's better
than Night. It's better than City.
I don't think it's better than City. I feel like it's better than Asylum, because here's the thing. The performances from Batman and fucking Mark, you know what I mean? They can't be touched by nobody. Nobody can touch them.
Yeah. Joker. The only thing I disliked about City, and this is just me personally, I just didn't like the end of City. You know what I mean? How Joker is killed off, and then he's used the Night as like something that's messing with Batman's head, which is cool. But I feel like that is your main dude. You know what I mean? You can.
But you want him through every game. I mean. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you only had 2 games at that point. You know what I mean? Why you killing?
You had. By the time Night came, by the time City.
My City, it was 2 games.
Well, yeah, and then he had Origins too. You know what I'm saying? He was the main guy.
I'm talking more off the main line Rocksteady. I don't real talk. I never played Origins 2. I never played it.
My God.
I don't talk about Origins.
So we can't even talk about boss fights, because they definitely got the better boss fights. But anyway, how you never play Origins, my guy, but you're a fan of Batman?
No, I never, because I think they changed Batman's voice with it, right? I think it was what's his name, Troy Baker that did Batman, or
no, he did
Joker that did Troy Baker, and I didn't like that, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not playing that. Yeah, I was one of those dudes, man. I was like, I'm not playing that. I did download it because I forgot what service it gave for me. Was it PS Now or one of them? Where I was like, let me try this.
You can play that on PC though.
Yeah, I mean, one of these days I'll probably.
Yeah, you gotta play that. Like, what are you tripping?
Yeah, I did. There was a voice change that I didn't like, and I was like, nah, I can't do it, man.
You like that God of War voice change?
Well, God of War, it worked in my opinion.
No, that shit ain't work. That shit trash. But anyway, no, I mean, I get it, but it's like a younger Batman and shit. I don't know. I can understand why people didn't like the voice change. I didn't at the time, but I can understand now. So as far as story goes, like I feel like I think it's better than I like it better than I like Spider-Man 2 better than Asylum and Origins, but I don't know about
better
Night.
Than Night. It's better than Night story wise. I felt like Scarecrow was good, but nah, I like Spider-Man 2 story better, man.
Here's my thing. But go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, go finish.
Okay, so my thing is this, right? So I'm not one of them people, like when it came to Night, I didn't know. Like I know a lot of people claim like I knew who Arkham Knight was. I didn't know who the fuck Arkham Knight was. You know what I'm saying?
I knew who he was.
I had no idea who he was. So as I'm playing the game and that twist came, when he revealed himself, that was like, oh shit. Like I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I was completely oblivious because I don't read comic books and all that fly shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not that type of nerd. I don't read comic books and shit like that. So I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if I did, I would have been hip to who he was and shit like that, but I wasn't. So all of that shit was great, right? all of that shit for me was like, wow. I remember when it first came out and I was playing it and he revealed himself, I was like blown away by that shit. I was like, oh shit, I really didn't know. So what I'm saying is that the Knight story hit different from me than it might for everybody else. Like if you truly already knew who Knight was and all that, then I can understand why the story might not hit the same. But for somebody like me that didn't know, I think that Knight story was fire.
No, I think Knight's story was fire as well. This is probably because like Batman, I love Batman. He's up there in my top 5 as far as overall, probably top 3 to be honest with you. But Spider-Man is number 1 for me. And the way how they implemented Venom, using Harry as the best friend and using his emotions of jealousy and all that stuff to feed his hate as far as for Peter, and using the father congratulating him and talking about you're like a son to me to feed his hate. I think the story was implemented better than the Arkham series. This is tough for me to say because I like I said, really and truly, I look at the Arkham series like peak, you know what I mean? It's up there for me as far as like one of my favorite superhero type games. But story wise, I just like the execution of what they did with Spider-Man. And like shout out to my man J-Man, he said it was predictable. And I feel like it was more predictable as far as like because what they showed in their trailers, like everybody already defaulted from that second trailer.
Well, I didn't really. I had like blacked out on it and shit. And
so you ain't watched no trailer?
I watched. Of course, I watched when they had the gameplay. Right, the first gameplay reveal with Lizard. I watched that, and then after that, I stopped fucking with them trailers. I didn't watch the launch trailer or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you said the story gonna hit you different. Like trailer wise, they be putting too much in there. You know what I mean?
No, but who said that? Who said it was more predictable?
J-Main said Spider-Man was.
Oh, shout out to J-Main. It was pretty. Yeah, you kind of knew where. I was hoping. You know what? When I was playing Spider-Man 2, I was hoping it wasn't as predictable as I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I hope. You know what I mean? Like Harry's gonna be Venom. I was hoping it was gonna be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I feel like the Batman stories is more darker. You know what I'm saying? It's more
Batman darker character, darker stories.
Like you got a lot of shit going on in Batman. You got some deep shit going on in that shit. You know
but this story went dark too. You know what I mean? Like Peter is more of a joyful type of character. He definitely changed up with that suit. You know what I mean?
But we knew that was gonna happen. If you're aware of what the symbiote do to people, you already know. You know what I mean? That was coming. That was cool.
And not only with Peter though, but one thing I love what they did in the story is they used the symbiotes. So you had Scream in there as well, and they used Scream because one of the things that Scream plays upon is like agony and the doubtfulness and distrust and all that. Mm-hmm. And they used the criticisms of like MJ and how people thought about MJ and used that into a boss fight with Scream. The conversation that was going on in that boss fight, it was pretty much tackling all of the criticisms that people, MJ is weak, get the hell out of here. Nobody wants her in the game. She's not needed. And she was using those criticisms as she was talking as agony. I mean, as Scream, as you fighting, and Peter's like trying to snap her out of it. No, you're not. You're important to me. And, I thought that was dope as fucking hell. And that was a crazy surprise too, bro. Because I didn't know they was going to even incorporate the other symbiotes. And I think they kind of teased like Riot. They teased the other dude as well. I forgot his name. I think it's Maniac. I think they teased other dude, and obviously Carnage as well in there. So that was crazy to me. I was like, oh, y'all got it right there, bro.
I definitely like that, right? I didn't know who Scream was. That's another issue I had with Spider-Man. I didn't know who the fuck Scream was. They got no character bios. That's another downgrade.
No. I agree. I agree with that 100%.
That's another downgrade.
I said that in my review as well. Like, I don't know why they keep on like lacking on that stuff because there's a lot of people that come into this stuff that's
the
new.
Immersive.
You know what I mean? And I feel like those little moments, as far as like just reading up on character bios and learning who these characters are, is a perfect opportunity to bring people into the comics or even TV shows or whatnot.
For sure.
They should have definitely implemented that for sure.
I don't know how they left that, especially when it was in the first game. So I don't even know why they removed that. Like, what the fuck was going on with that? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely didn't like that because I didn't know who the fuck Scream was. I had to go Google it. You know what I mean? To find out that Scream is one of the four original. Yeah. So I had to go Google it. I had to Google a few other people too, like Craven. I ain't know much about Craven. I know a little bit about him from like the Spider-Man animated series and all that. But, you know, I like that character bio shit and all that. Batman got that. You know what I mean? You can listen to tapes and shit like that. It's just a lot. I feel like the lore of the Batman games is way deeper than Spider-Man. It's not even close.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even close.
I think the way how Rocksteady implemented that lore stuff, they did a better job than Spider-Man can do that as well, but Insomniac just ain't put that in that stuff because, like I said, when it comes to villain pool and characters, Spider-Man, Batman, you know what I mean? They got a lot of characters they can talk about, from main villains, sub villains, you know, B tier villains. They got a lot, but you know, Batman series 100% nailed that aspect, and I like that. I like that shit for sure. I like that. Reading up on the stuff and all the bios and the notes.
Yeah, I like it too. Reading up on attributes, bio, all that. Let's get into. I mean, we could talk about the bugs and shit, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't know if you got some damage control for that, but that's.
Oh no, I encountered like 2 bugs. I put them in my review. One of them I put in my review, because one of them I recorded where I was stuck into like a bridge. You know, the car was in a bridge, and I pressed triangle, and I ended up being stuck in the bridge. I had to fast travel to get out. And one other moment is where I crashed, where the Spider Bot mission. After collecting them and going to the whole, you know, cutscene that happens with the whole Spider-Verse stuff, it crashed there, and then I just reset the game and it went right back to the cutscene. But that was pretty much it. Oh, yeah, and when I went to Coney Island as well, like my Peter, I couldn't choose accessory for him to wear.
None of them.
Only bugs I had.
None of them was anything was game breaking or nothing like that. So you know, Batman had bugs too, so it don't really matter. That we don't really need to go into bug for bug.
The Spider Cube, I didn't experience that. Somebody that I know said that he experienced it, but I never experienced the
no, I ain't experienced no shit like that. I ain't experienced nothing game breaking. You know what I'm saying? Nothing game breaking, just little nuances. I had to do a couple of restarts, and I got stuck in the wall like on the Sandman fight. But nothing crazy to where, and I don't even remember Batman bugs, but I know they were there. You know what I'm saying? I know Batman had bugs and all that shit. So that's really irrelevant.
I don't remember Batman bugs, but I remember Night specifically like crashing me a couple of times. Because the PS5 or PS4 version at start, it wasn't. People was talking about it's the better version of the PC, but it wasn't as good. I played the PC when it got better.
But it got better
when I got the code from my boy, but. Yeah, Knight had this issue.
Yeah. So I don't even really remember everything. So that's irrelevant. But as far as the story goes, I like the Spider-Man 2 story. I thought it was cool.
What is your review score overall? Cause we talk about a whole bunch of stuff, but I want to see what you scored the game and why you calling me a corporate slave. Because I'm not saying
it's a 10 out of 10. You said it was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't think it's perfect, but
it ain't no 10 out of 10. Hell no. My score is like when that Venom shit came up, I was like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was amazing. But that's like the best mission in the game. But overall, I had some time to think about it. I went and played some Batman. I went and played some Arkham Asylum. I went and played some Night. And I just had a couple of days to think about it. I would say that Spider-Man 2, I would give it about 8.5.
Oh, 8.5.
Right, about 8.5. Because listen, the boss fights got the boss fights got too great. The boss fights were too tedious, dog. They got very at first it was cool, but after a while I was like, yo, the bosses having 4 or 5 fucking health bars. That shit got real.
I love that shit. That's RPG shit for me. You know what I mean?
It got tedious.
The boss fights are interactive though. Like, one of my favorite boss fights was the Craven Black Spider suit, Peter. That shit was fire to me because he was using the bell to mess you up. You know what I mean? I was
I
like, yo, that joke was, and even with when Miles was fighting against Peter and you was trying to use the bell, and Peter was like, nope, yeah, he used that bell. That shit was fire, bro. I'm sorry, dog.
The boss fights, they just got like too tedious, like all like 4 or 5 health bars. Like it was like, come on, man. And it wasn't the 4 or 5 phases, and the phases wasn't changing much. Like it just like a lot in between, like the move set or whatever, like didn't change too much in between the phases and shit like that. For some, it didn't change at all. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, what the fuck is the point of another phase if he's doing the same exact shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, so after a while, it just, like the same moves. So like when you look at like a Dark Souls and shit, when they got different phases, like the move set changes.
Some definitely changed. Like
no, they had
Wraith,
didn't really
some change. They added some other stuff in there because like there was phases where I was doing in the game where the first phase I was just rocking. I was like, okay. Then the second phase I was like, oh, this motherfucker actually like killed me. You know what I mean? Where it just did.
They didn't change enough for how many fucking phases some of them fights was, dog. Like 4 different phases, yo. Like, come on, man. Like that shit was getting kind of tedious after a while because it felt like I was just doing the same shit.
The phases, like I get you, like when it gets to like the 4 stuff as far as new moves that they're implementing, not really, but the transition from this part of the city, like that lizard fight was fire to me because you transition from this part. Now I'm up on this building.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That was like the first. Yeah, that was lit. That was lit. Yeah, for sure. I like that. That was lit. I definitely like that. And that's another.
The final boss fight was fire too because he definitely was adding different shit into that phase with the final boss fight, switching over to different sides. Then my man had a whole command grab. Then he had another command like web grab that you had to block. He had the one that he did close where he did the bear hug. Then he had another one where you have to the classic Venom symbiote little arms that come at you and he just slams you down on that. That shit was fire, bro. And then Miles the Venom fight was completely different because he's flying and shit. That shit was
I like listen, I feel like I just feel really strong with like an 8.5 or something like that. Cause again, there was a few problems that I had with the game. You know what I'm saying? None of the bugs was game breaking, but I expect better out of PlayStation first party studio. So I am surprised about how many bugs that I experienced on that game. I didn't expect that. I think I fucked myself up. I think I fucked myself up too because I asked J-Main. I can, after talking to J-Main, I went into the game expecting, and this is just the expectations I got for PlayStation, again, first party. I think my expectations was like, man, like I just, and this is something I'm gonna have to work on going into the future and shit where I just
that's corporate slave behavior, Hard8, man. What's going over there?
No, that's not corporate slave behavior. Listen, I don't just fuck the PlayStation. Another thing is I wish I was playing on PC. But anyway, I expect when it comes to PlayStation Studios, I expect top notch. I expect like the best of the best. So a lot of things that I'm seeing with Spider-Man 2, it really reminded me that no, Insomniac is not on the level of no fucking Naughty Dog. You know what I'm saying? They're not on Naughty Dog level, yo. People need to calm the fuck down talking about Insomniac over Naughty Dog. They are crazy.
I think Insomniac over Naughty Dog for right now.
If you're talking about quantity, okay, cool. But when we talk about quality, absolutely not. No,
quality, I think Naughty Dog is better. I mean, they make smaller games, but overall, if you compare the quantity on top of quality, what they're performing and what they're doing, I think they're the better studio. I do think when Naughty Dog game come out, that's going to change a lot of people's opinion. But now, man, I think Insomniac, they got the juice with a lot of shit, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of details in Spider-Man, I think, is getting overlooked. The city looked great with ray tracing on every mode and all that stuff. The performance was good on their games, and it's an overall.
Well, it got a lot of bugs, dog.
No, I'm not questioning the bug. I do think I need polish. Like I said, I experienced
It lacks polish that I did.
Yeah, but
not
Naughty Dog games, you experience as bugs as well.
I ain't never experienced this many bugs in a Naughty Dog game on launch. Never.
Nah, with Naughty Dog, I consider I get more like crashes rather than like
when I was playing Last of Us Part 2. It wasn't, you know what I mean? And think about it. Nobody was talking about bugs and all that shit. It's the first time where it's been like, where it's like the whole internet talking about these bugs and shit like that that's going on. Like this ain't never really happened with
people.
I mean,
PlayStation games is not excused from bugs, but I think people are overhyping the bugs that they've seen here in Spider-Man due to people talking about Starfield. And a lot of that stuff is people is like, oh, you did for Starfield. Now I'm going to nitpick every single thing that's going on in this game because Ghost of Tsushima had bugs. There's many PlayStation games I can list, especially the open world ones that had bugs, but were they game breaking, were they detrimental to your experience? No, they weren't. But they had little polish issues that they got to fix up.
Yeah, I didn't for sure. But I'm not gonna lie, Spider-Man 2 definitely stood out for me as far as like as far as the polishness. This is really I'm surprised. I was surprised by it. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised by how unpolished Spider-Man 2 is. Again, it's not. See, if it was an Xbox game, it'd be like, oh, it's fine. But it's a PlayStation game, so we expect more from PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? And I
definitely expect more. I feel like they definitely need to clean it up. Yeah, for sure. So I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah, we just expect more. But yeah, I give Spider-Man 2 about an 8.5. I do not think that it surpasses the Arkham games. I think it surpasses Asylum and Origins. I don't think it surpassed City or Night, but it is still a fantastic game. I just think that with them Batman games I just think nobody has reached that level yet as far as a superhero game. Now, when the next game come out, you know what I mean? They need to really fucking take it to the next level because there's been a lot of downgrades going from Spider-Man Remastered to Spider-Man 2, where that wasn't the case going from Asylum to City. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they still got, some work to do if they want to surpass City and Night for me. You know what I'm saying?
Like I felt that the Spider-Man series surpassed the Arkham Knight series. Or Arkham series, and I love the Arkham series, but overall, I just felt like the game, the impact, the combat was just way more fun for me. And like I say, it's hard because I do enjoy both of the games, so I'm not knocking. I don't have no slander for the Arkham series. You know what I mean? Like somebody was trying to come at my tweet, was like, "Oh, it's like F Batman Day." Nah, it's not F Batman Day. I'm just saying in my opinion. Like I just felt like when it comes to this game right here, especially this game, it surpassed a lot of things that the Arkham did. I do think that Arkham does have better. They did certain things better. I agree with you with the biography stuff. I agree.
And
with
the graphics are very inconsistent too. And and the reason why the graphics are the way they are is because they wanted to implement more of the ray tracing, right? So the graphics are definitely inconsistent. Like at times,
what mode you played in?
Performance.
Oh, see,
I'm not playing in nothing else.
I played in that Fidelity VRR, bro.
Corporate slave. That's a corporate slave.
Hell no. Nah.
Ain't no way I'm playing in no 30 frames. No motherfucking 40 frames.
It's above 30.
40?
I think it was above 42 because when I switched it, like normally I would tell a difference right away. Boom. I'm like, oh damn, I gotta play the performance. But when I switched it, I was like, this is not that bad to me. You know what I mean? In this 40
nigga.
frames,
see, that's corporate slave shit. Nah, nigga. Nah, see, this is what I'm saying. You're a corporate slave, dog. Slave. Ain't no way you played that shit in Fidelity mode and was like, this ain't that bad. That's what?
No, the game looks beautiful. and the frame rate.
It looks beautiful when you stand still.
No. It was beautiful emotion wise too, man. I'm telling you, like, yo, it looked great. It looked great, and it performed great. But yeah, graphics wise, I think Spider-Man 2 looked amazing. Certain NPCs, obviously, you're not going to get all them NPCs looking great, but overall, the game just looks beautiful. You know what I mean? The city,
it does. And when you stand still, absolutely, that shit is a stuttery fucking mess. When you
saying that you were stuttering on performance mode?
No, I'm talking about in Fidelity mode.
Nah, it don't stutter. In
That shit is
performance.
stutter. It is. It's 40 frames. That shit is terrible.
Not yo. When you had the VRR and the 100 hertz,
VRR don't fucking make.
Yo, matter of fact, it's the uncapped. It's the uncapped thing too. I didn't have it on. I had an uncapped. So like I say, I was getting above 40.
Dog. And they got. Hold on. They got what you? Hold on. How many modes do they got? They got fidelity mode. And they got performance mode. And what else? What else they got?
They have fidelity performance, but they have the VRR where I think it's like regular VRR. Then they have it as smooth and then as capped. And then you have the 120 hertz mode as well.
And we know it's not 120 hertz. The 120
no,
hertz
you're not getting
that allow. What does that allow? That
it allows for the higher.
That allows for 40 frames, right?
Yeah, for the 40 frames. But I'm saying like with the VRR, you can have it on capped, so you're getting above 40. Rather, if you had it on smooth, you would just get the locked 40 frame smooth. But
I didn't even watch Digital Foundry. So what did they say? I didn't even
I didn't watch Digital Foundry either because I heard they had spoiled it, so I didn't watch it.
That's exactly why I didn't watch it. Ain't nothing smooth about no 40. I don't give a fuck if you got VRR too. Motherfuckers don't even know what VRR actually does. So I don't even know. I don't even waste my time with these people. But dog, ain't nothing smooth about nobody. I'm used to playing at a high frame rate. So maybe it's different for me. I'm used to playing at 144 hertz, right? Or 120 hertz. That's what I'm used to playing at. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's I got a different experience. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody like you that's on console, you do most of your gaming on consoles, right? So you used to all them, you know what I mean, shoddy frame rates, fucking muddy textures and all that. So it might be different for you to accept all that. But for me, I'm gaming at the highest levels.
I think performance is obviously the optimal way to play the game. I'm not.
That's the only way.
But I'm saying, like, for me, like, if I'm playing a game for the first time, especially like a PlayStation game, if they have that VRR mode and 100 hertz, 120 hertz mode in there, I'm definitely going to pick that because I want to see it in the best fidelity that I can. Then obviously when I do my second playthrough or side stuff, I switch it back to performance or whatnot. But for me, from what I experienced, I didn't have no issue. No different with Horizon 2. Horizon, I think the 40 hertz mode or the 120 hertz mode was great too. Like it was smooth as fuck. So
yo, see, you already got player one. I don't know who you are. You're a fucking dumbass. 120 hertz is above 40. The game is not running at no 120 hertz. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near 120 hertz in no fucking fidelity mode. It ain't even running that in performance mode. Nowhere near that shit, dog. I don't know what y'all console dudes need to just shut up. You know what I'm saying? You play your games and take the frame rate how you fucking get it, and that's that, dog. Like y'all niggas be on consoles talking about y'all don't know shit about frame rates. That's why y'all motherfuckers be thinking 30 is smooth and all that. This doesn't feel 30. Fuck out of here. I put that shit in 30. That shit is terrible,
but I played games in 120, even higher than that, on PC as well. You know what I mean?
Horrible.
I still have
Shut your stupid ass up, player one. You're a dummy.
I still have no issue playing, a game in 30 or 40. I don't have no issue with that.
They got a Kellogg's Frosted Flakes TV. Shut your nut ass up. But anyway, yeah, I'm a performance.
Hey, leave the people alone, man. They was roasting me. They was roasting me all chat. See, I ain't attacked them hard, man. Stop attacking the people, man.
I don't know that nigga. I'm just saying, it's just when motherfuckers start talking this dumb shit, like performance mode is the only way to play, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing in fidelity mode because
I say try it, man.
I'm good. I'm good. First of all, this is just a soft playthrough anyway of Spider-Man 2. You know what I'm saying? On the consoles. The real playthrough will come when it comes to PC. That's when I really play it. But right now, it's just like a soft playthrough, play through it, don't want to get spoiled, nothing like that. You know what I mean? But I feel like I give it an 8.5. It's definitely not a 10. I think anybody talking about a 10, they tripping, dog. Like this game ain't a 10.
10 out of 10.
You know what I'm saying? You played as Mary Jane more than fucking Venom. You know what I'm saying? That sucks. I would have liked to have been able to play a little bit more as Venom.
Wait, you ain't like the Mary Jane missions? Stop playing, man. You had the blicky, bro.
the Mary Jane. Come on, man. Like the Mary Jane missions are they.
It's an improvement.
I would have rather taken more Venom than Mary Jane.
The 90 inches.
You know what I mean? I would pause. I would have rather played more as Venom than Mary Jane. And in this game, you play as Mary Jane. You play as Mary Jane more, and I can do without that. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I know is I don't think they're going to do that as far as Venom, but they're going to be good when it comes to whatever expansion they do for this game. You know what I mean? So and the story is setting up for that. You know what I mean? Whether it's Miles, whether it's Peter helping out Rafe or Captain Watanabe, or whether it's something where Silk actually becomes Silk, you know what I mean, with Cindy Moon. So
yeah,
you know what I mean, it's just a lot they can do.
Yeah, it's a lot. We're gonna see where they go. Moving, with the DLC and all that. I don't know if they announced that they got plans for DLC, but I don't know if the setups that we've seen is for the DLC or would that be for the next Spider-Man?
The next game.
Next game and shit, because we got the Carnage set up. Of course, we got the Cindy set up, you know what I mean, or wherever that's going to go. And a few other, we got the Doc Ock set up, talking about the final chapter. We already know that Harry may be changed. He may be a Green Goblin next or some shit,
right? They got the G
that
serum.
Yeah, that serum shit set up. So I don't know if that is all these setups going to be for a DLC or the next main game.
From what I thought, Norman probably already tested on himself, because when they went to the crib or to the lab or whatnot, I already saw the green smoke in the chamber. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that was like he was testing that already, but you know what I mean, he definitely said get that G serum ready so they can test it on Harry.
And I definitely would love to see Doc Ock come back, and I think he is going to you know what I'm saying, going to come back. So
and teasing Chameleon as well. You know what I mean? I think that was dope.
Right. So I'm gonna say
one of the best scenes. Black Cat, the Wanda with Tomb, and the teleporting all over the place.
They fucked me up with that. I thought we was about to see Doctor Strange and shit. I was like, oh shit, that would have been a nice, pleasant surprise. I thought we was about to get that, man, but we didn't get it. No, I like that. That was great too. I like that. That was dope. I was fucking with that part. You know what I'm saying? That was banging and shit, especially when you went to like Antarctica somewhere. That was a nice, pleasant surprise. Mm-hmm. The way she took down the plane, the helicopter. You know what I'm saying? And then she walked out while that joint was lit. No, I like that part. That joint was fire. That shit was good. I like the game is good. It's a decent game, man.
It's 10 out of 10, Hard 8, man. Yo,
it ain't no 10 out of
10 over there.
Nah, it ain't no 10 out of 10.
I feel like you just holding back because you don't want ponies on your back or something, or the PlayStation Nation on your back.
These niggas, man.
But Hard 8, you can speak from the heart, man.
No, it's not a 10 out of 10. Man. It's definitely not a 10 out of 10. It definitely got great moments, but it ain't no 10 out of 10, dog. I think that's going way too far. Especially, that's the thing too. Like with all your negatives, the downgrades you know of, how you still give it a 10 out of 10? Like, what would you get it if none of that happened? Like I don't.
No, I don't. With downgrades, I don't know. We talking about suit. I don't think it was a downgrade.
You felt like I'm saying you felt like the side missions was a downgrade.
Oh yeah. I felt like they could have implemented more side missions as far as when it comes to like villains and other B tier villains or whatnot. Yeah, for sure.
You 100%. Felt like didn't you say the gadgets you felt like was a downgrade?
No, I didn't feel like the gadgets was a downgrade. I say I can understand people saying that because you had way more in the first game.
Got you.
They implemented more within the gadgets, like it evolves more within this game. But my biggest cons for the game was no biography when it comes to these characters, just to read up on all that stuff. I agree with that. And I personally wanted more side missions. I wanted more of that. Yeah, give me more side missions like the first game. The first game.
You thought the villains was a downgrade too, right?
No, I didn't think the villains was a downgrade because I felt like Kraven implementation of what he did in the story, it made a lot of sense and it felt good as far as what they're doing. I feel like Sandman was dope, Lizard was dope, Kraven was dope. Fighting against Rafe, you know what I mean, his anti-hero, that was dope. Venom was dope, Scream was dope. There's a lot of people that you fought in the game, but it's just villain wise, like in the side stuff.
Where the fuck did Sandman even come from too? Like I felt like did
he break out from what they said? It was
a cool. it was a cool surprise, right? Because I didn't know that. I didn't, like I said, somebody told me that if you watched the launch trailer, you'd have been spoiled by that.
Yeah,
Thank God I didn't watch it. Yeah, thank God I ain't watched the launch trailer. So I was like, oh shit. But it was like he was just there for a moment, then gone. And where he come from? Like he was never mentioned, as far as I remember. He wasn't mentioned in Spider-Man Remastered.
Yeah, like in this joint, they said that he was on like some redemption, but then he ended up breaking out. I guess he lost it or something like that, from what he's saying, and that's why you had to go find those little sand things to piece back his sanity or his whatever for his daughter or whatnot.
But they was like they were already familiar with him. They already knew him and all that type of shit. So it was like it was kind of like, you know, just out of nowhere and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that we was gonna get, you know, more with Sandman and shit like that. But he kind of just came and went. You know what I'm saying? It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just think that I don't know, like how the hell I feel like a 10 is just too much, dog. If you got like complaints or negatives, then I don't know where the fuck a 10 come from.
No, like I said, I don't think a 10 necessarily mean like it's a perfect I love a game. Like a game that's a 10 out of 10 for me is like Final Fantasy 7. I love that game to death, my favorite game of all time, but I can see the flaws in it, but I know to me that game is a masterpiece. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just felt like the execution of everything that I love from Spider-Man and how they did the villains and their own original story of the villains. I feel like it was executed great. You know what I mean? I just love that. The combat, the game is super fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a great game. The only disappointing thing, like really, really, truly for me, is not having a new game plus day one. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that's about.
Well, I did start that new gameplay with the other difficulty that you unlock, but
Ultimate.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But
hey, so shout out to Teron Aries for the super chat. He said, I think you're applying too much of Batman's combat style to Spider-Man. He pulls his punches compared to Batman's brutal fights with criminals. Yeah, what's that? Batman, is that some comic book shit or something?
Yeah. So in the Superior Spider-Man, which is probably the best read, where Doc Ock actually takes over Peter's body and becomes Spider-Man, right? Because quote unquote Peter's dead now, and he was actually being a vigilante, a fighter, right? And he realized that, damn, I'm in Peter's body punching up these dudes. I'm damn well almost killing these dudes. This man was really holding his punches on me. You know what I mean? So that's where you kind of figured out from that story that Spider-Man was holding his punches on a lot of villains and a lot of people, because he legit can just pop his head off if he really wanted to.
Okay, got you. Shout out to Mask Ryan Rainey. I think I'm not sure how to say that. Shout out to you. He said that final Miles suit he gets looked like an IGN reviewer made it.
Yeah, I didn't like that suit.
The swagger of a black team suit shit looked trash. Couldn't wait to take it off.
I don't think it looked bad, but what killed me is the cutout top. Like it don't make no sense, because now people are gonna know you Spider-Man. It's like, oh, who's a dread dude walking around? You pretty much, you know what I mean, lessening your chances of being anonymous. You know what I mean? Like
anybody can have that dude though, but
but I'm saying a lot of
people got that dude, right? So
but I'm saying like people that you know he's friends with, or people that at school, like let's say they see Spider-Man and they see Spider-Man with dreads, like, oh look, Miles got that same haircut. Like, are you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Shout out to JP Loco for the super chat. He said at least Spider-Man 2 had boss fights, great boss fights, unlike Arkham Knight. What do you think? All right, let me just finish this up and then I'll ask you. Shout out to Blue Jay. He said villains ain't deep like DC's. Debate over.
I don't agree with that.
All right. Shout out to John the Black. He said, sorry, 8, but collectively Spider-Man is better than Asylum or City. Night is where it gets debatable. It's better than Asylum. It ain't. The debate comes in for City and Night. You know what I'm saying? I think Spider-Man 2 is a good game, but it's not like it ain't. I wasn't really blown away, except the Venom part. That was the one part I was like, oh shit, that was banging. But overall, I wasn't really like. I don't even care to like hit the platinum.
You holding your feelings back, Hardy. I can hear it in your voice.
I don't even care to get the platinum. Spider-Man Remastered, I was on that platinum immediately. Like I got that platinum quick as fuck.
Wait, so what you got to do now? As far as platinum wise, did you do all the side missions?
I gotta do a bunch of shit.
Oh, see, you know what I'm saying? Because I know with Arkham, you going in to have a fair debate, you got to be doing everything, yo. Like as far as the majority of the stuff that you can do, not the whole. Why I ain't gonna say
I did everything. I did. Let's say this. I did everything. I didn't complete everything. You know what I'm saying? So I still got. I mean, to get the platinum, I still got some work to do. But I really don't. First of all, it's an easy platinum, so I don't really. It's not. It's not a hard platinum. It's a tedious platinum. It ain't a hard platinum. So I don't really. It ain't one of those platinums that you feel good about. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, I got the platinum. Like, it's easy. Anybody can get it. It just take time. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually less tedious because it's less stuff to do. To be honest with you, in this game.
But I'm saying when it comes to collecting and doing all this and shit, that's just shit gets.
Oh, like the spider bots,
yeah, all that shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't even played Spider-Man 2 in a few days. Like since I beat it, I ain't played it. Now, I don't think the game trash, and it just ain't. I was expecting more, man. I really was.
I'm telling you, man, you holding back, man. You trying to be too cool for school.
No, I'm not trying to be too cool for school. I just expected. I expected more, man. I just expected more, man. It didn't live up to the hype I had for it. You know what I'm saying? I just expected a little bit. I expected more.
I blame J May, man. Yo, J May, when I see you, I'm kicking your shins, man.
You know what I'm saying? I expected more, and I understand that. I feel like the score that it got on, like, even like the Metacritic score, like, I feel like if it dropped down to like an 89, I wouldn't even be like, I wouldn't have no issue with that. Like, to be honest with you, like, I wouldn't be like, that's crazy. I feel like that's a cool score for it too. You know what I'm saying? Now the thing with the dude that from that website that gave it a 7, the only reason why I called that out is because that was just some bullshit, right? So he gave Spider-Man 2 a 7 because of bugs. But then he gave Star Wars Survivor a 9.5. What?
Oh, you talking about the Noisy Pixel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Noisy Pixel too, man. But yeah, I didn't read the review, but I did see the tweets that people were saying. But I check it out to see what they're saying. Cause I normally check them out for like RPGs and
it was mainly because of the bugs. And then he turned the same dude. It ain't even two different people. You know how I'd be like, oh, that wasn't the same person. No, the same guy that reviewed Spider-Man 2, reviewed Star Wars Survivor. He gave Star Wars Survivor a 9.5. That game was damn near broken on fucking launch. But yeah, Spider-Man get a 7? Like, that's probably some bullshit. But if it dropped down into the 80s, I wouldn't really have nothing to say about that. Like, I wouldn't be like, damn, that's crazy. I think that if it did drop down to 89 or 88, I think that's fine. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I think that's cool. I was expecting the game to really be higher than what it actually scored. Even though our 91 is what I predicted, I was hoping that it was going to be higher and shit. But yeah, the game, I beat the game, and I just wasn't like, I'm just not really blown away like I was on the Batman games. You know what I mean? I feel like the graphics were so. Arkham Knight's still a better looking game, at least on PC. You know what I'm saying? Arkham Knight is a better looking game.
PC is different beast.
Yeah, on PC, Arkham Knight is a better looking game, and we'll see. But we shouldn't even be having these conversations, man. Arkham Knight came out in 2015. It shouldn't even be a conversation on which one is better. There shouldn't even be a debate. Nobody should be able to have that conversation on which one is better. It should automatically be Spider-Man 2. That is a PS5 only next generation game. It shouldn't even be a fucking debate.
I don't think Arkham Knights look better than Spider-Man 2. PC wise, you can definitely do a lot of different things with it. But yeah, overall, I think Spider-Man 2 daytime, nighttime, dusk looks better. Arkham, you're getting one pretty much palette as far as a visual look at the game in rain and water. Everything looks better in water and whatnot. But
it rains on Spider-Man and it still don't look better than Arkham.
Yeah, the water effects in Arkham looks better. I say that, but
they are top notch.
Puddles and all that stuff, Spider-Man looks better than Arkham.
Absolutely not. First of all, like, and I put up a comparison yesterday. I'm like, yo, I need to check it for myself. But that comparison I put up for yesterday, that shit is disgusting between Spider-Man Remastered and Spider-Man 2. And then the screenshots I put up for Batman. Come on, you ain't finding nothing on Spider-Man that can fuck with that. And this is another thing too. Those motherfucking screenshots are just straight screenshots. They are not photo mode. Like Spider-Man photo mode can be manipulated a lot. It got a sharpness filter and all that shit. I put up straight screenshots without no type of enhancements or none of that shit. And I'm telling you, the character models, all that shit, like, yo, it doesn't even come close, yo. Like, Spider-Man looked more like a cartoon compared to Arkham Knight. Like, it's not like, yo, I'm telling you, dog. Arkham is on another level of graphics, and that shit, it shouldn't even be a conversation, yo. It shouldn't. Go to my Twitter right now and look at them Arkham pictures I put up, and you telling me that Spider-Man got that beat? Yo, at times Spider-Man looks pretty bad, yo. That's why I said that shit is inconsistent. At times, that shit don't look that great, yo. Go look at the Spider-Man joints I put up of Batman joints I put up of the one with Penguin and Two-Face, the one that I put up with Catwoman.
I can't. I can't agree with that one.
The one with the one I put up with Batman, like with the lights in the background, and then I put up some more a couple of days ago. You probably got to scroll down a little bit more and shit to see those. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, look at that Batman character model, dog. Like, do y'all niggas got eyeballs?
The Spider-Man character model look amazing.
It looks cool, but it looks more like a cartoon.
You holding back. I mean, it's a different visual look because of the aesthetic. The aesthetic. Yeah, like Batman is more darker, grittier.
For sure.
It all depends. If you like that darker, grittier type stuff, then yeah.
Even when you look at all the features, the eyes, all that shit. You look at the picture I put up with Batman with the lights in the background. Come on, man. That character model is we talking about something from 2015. It shouldn't even be a debate. It shouldn't even be a conversation. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be a conversation. Nobody should be able to say Batman looks better and have an argument. Nobody should be able to say that, dog. We talking about something that came out in 2015.
I think more so, like, you would make that into a conversation, but
there's a lot of people. I ain't the only one saying this.
Nah, there's not.
I ain't the only one. I'm not the only one that's like, yo, Arkham Knight is still the best looking superhero game. I am not the only one, dog. Arkham Knight was way ahead of its time. That shit is on another level. You got the game? Fire that bitch up. What kind of graphics card you got?
Oh, I got a 3080 Ti.
Okay, you can get max settings 4K with that. Download Arkham and fire that motherfucker up and keep it real with yourself. Ain't no way you're gonna be like, you ain't played it in a while. Maybe you forgot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but as far as like hardware wise, my PC far is superior than the PS5.
Oh yeah,
like I said, you can do way more on the PC.
But the game still came out in 2015.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, me personally, aesthetic wise, Spider-Man looks amazing. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like Spider-Man is cool, right? It's like I said, it's inconsistent. A little more.
I just say it's inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? It's inconsistent. There's times where like you be looking at that black girl and like her face is like it's like low polygons or something, like something going on. Like it's just the detail is lacking. Yeah, even when you look at Miles Morales' mom, like the detail is lacking. Look at Miles Morales' mom and then look at that picture of Catwoman that I had put up from Arkham Knight. Like, come on, dog. It ain't even close. No. It ain't even close. Look at Miles Morales' mom and then go look at that picture of Catwoman I put up. That shit's on another level, my guy. And look at that comparison I put up on my Twitter too, between Spider-Man Remastered and Spider-Man 2. I was asking people if they knew where that location was at, so I could go. I want to go verify if it's really that bad. You know what I'm saying? I need to verify that for myself and shit like that. I don't think it's false, but I still wanted to verify for myself. But if you look at my Twitter, you see that comparison, that Spider-Man comparison, Remastered versus Spider-Man 2. That shit look.
I got to look at the tweets.
Go to my media on Twitter and you'll see it. It ain't down far. I put it up yesterday. But I was asking people if they knew where it was at, so I can go verify if the difference is that different. Because I got both games downloaded, and I definitely wanted to go see because that looks absolutely disgusting. That look like Arkham Knight got the graphics, man, and it shouldn't. Arkham Knight got the graphics, dog, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't even be a conversation.
Spider-Man look better graphically. Venom, Lizard, all there's way so much there's more going on in Spider-Man. There's more that they're doing in the overall world with the overall characters that's going on.
So that's what you. So that's why you're saying that it's a downgrade. I mean, is that what you're saying?
I don't think Spider-Man 2 is a downgrade. I'm saying that I don't think Arkham Knight looks better than Spider-Man. I just think you just like the aesthetic more of Batman. You like the darker, grittier look of Batman, where you're comparing Spider-Man saying he's looking, cartoony, but I don't think it look cartoony. But
Spider-Man got more of a cartoon look compared to Arkham Knight.
Yeah, it's a more brighter, vibrant type of look. Yeah, Arkham Knight. I mean, it's in the night. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a darker, grittier game.
Just look at Catwoman and look at motherfucking Miles Morales' mom. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they made sure like Craven got top-notch treatment, but then like other characters that are important, they didn't. Even looking at MJ, like, come on, MJ does not look good. And we ain't even talking about like attractiveness or nothing. We just talking about the character model. The face-wise just does not look that good, dog. Compared to like Craven.
I think MJ look like, I like her model better in the first game, but I think she looks good. You know what I mean? The eye detail. Like that's one thing I love about these games too, man. Like the visuals and the expressions that they give off is just top notch. Like you even see the reflections in the eyeballs and the pupils and all that stuff in these games.
Yeah,
man.
we say that on
Uncharted
in 2016. That ain't nothing special.
Yeah, but I mean that's more like a PlayStation type of thing. Cause yeah, you do see it on Uncharted as well. But I'm just saying, like, you see that.
All I'm saying is it shouldn't even be a conversation. Like, if somebody said, yo, Uncharted 3 look better than 4, you'll be like, what? Get the fuck out. You fucking dummy. You know what I mean? But if somebody's like, yo, Knight looks better than Spider-Man 2, you're like, damn, you got to think about it. You got to go look and all that. Like, no.
You got to think about it, not me.
Come on. You blind, dog. You are blind, I am not blind. Dog.
I'm
if
telling
you telling me, dog, you are blind. Okay. Just keep it in mind. Look at Miles Morales' mom, and then look at that Catwoman picture I got. Or you could do it yourself. You got the game. Download the game, dog. You tripping. And because it looks even better in person. You know what I mean? Fuck a Twitter picture and all that. Download that shit on PC, and you sit here and tell me that Spider-Man 2 can fuck with Arkham Knight. Like, it can. That game is old as shit.
What are you saying looks better as far as like what? You think that Catwoman's more attractive or the model?
No, I'm talking about the model, the attention, the detail, everything.
Is Selena is she in a regular outfit or she's in a Spider-Woman? Not Spider-Woman, but Catwoman.
She's in her Catwoman. But she ain't got nothing on her face. She got her Catwoman shit on. But just look at the face wise. Look at everything, dog. You know what I mean? Look at the face and all that. The Catwoman looks more realistic than fucking Miles Morales' mom. Miles Morales' mom looks like a cartoon character, and the features ain't even that great. Like, it's like a downgrade. They downgraded some of them faces too. From remastered to now, dog. Even look at fucking Yuri. Come on, man.
Yo, this Catwoman picture that you got here is like a more like a model viewer though. This is not like
that's the in-game model.
It's like a model. Like I'm saying, it's like a model. You can't. I don't have a.
But you can't.
I can't go into like a model viewer for Rio.
Well, I mean,
Morales.
I could take an in-game picture if that's what you needed. But no, it's I can take an in-game picture if you need, but that Batman picture is in-game. That's not the 3D model or nothing. That's actually in the game. And when you look at that Batman character, are you telling me like you telling me that game could not look like it came out this year? Look at that Batman picture, because you there. You telling me that don't look like that could have came out this year.
Bro, I already tell you, bro. I got no smoke for Arkham Asylum. I don't think Arkham Asylum, the
Arkham
night games look ugly at all. I think they still hold up to this day. But overall, I still think that Spider-Man just looks better. It's more going on. There's more things that they're doing. I do think the villains look amazing on in Arkham Knight, but yeah, a lot of more detailed stuff going on when it comes to Spider-Man, the fur, the clothing, not the facial models and all that stuff that's going on. There's a lot going on when it comes to these characters. The lizard and how he looks. The crocodile look better than the lizard
on Arkham Knight.
or Killer Croc.
I'm gonna be. I don't really like the way the lizard look.
You didn't like how the lizard look? What?
Nah.
How he was growing?
Nah, he looked like a dinosaur. I don't. I'm used to lizard looking more like. You know what I mean, he didn't really look like a lizard. No, he looked like a dinosaur.
He was souped up in this game because of the serum that Craven gave him. He was continuing growing and growing and growing. He was abnormal.
Yeah, he looked more like a dinosaur than a fucking lizard. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really like the design as far as like a design standpoint, like was cool. But as far as like from a lizard standpoint, I wasn't really feeling because he like a dinosaur to me. He didn't even look like a lizard, in my opinion. But it is what it is. It's all right. But I can't remember what Croc looked like in Night right now. It's not. Oh no. I remember. Yeah, I like Croc better for sure. He looked more like a Croc. I felt like Lizard just looked like a big ass dinosaur and shit. It's cool though, but yeah.
Nah, I didn't like Killer Croc and how he looked in the Arkham games.
You didn't? And none of them?
Nah.
I wasn't a fan of the way he looked in Origins, but you didn't even play Origins. But I thought Night, he was cool. He was cool.
He didn't look like no. Yeah, I didn't like it, man. My man looking like Godzilla rather than, Killer Croc.
In which game? Because he looked different, like in all the games and shit.
Well, I'm mostly talking about in Night.
Night? Okay.
That's the more one. But
yeah. No, I like him. I like him in Night. Plus, another thing about the Lizard for me that I think they fucked up the model where it was like he looked kind of like dry. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't look scaly. Like, it didn't have like a sheen to it. He looked ashy, like he needed lotion or some shit like that. Like he didn't, you know what I'm saying? You know how like a lizard looks? Like, even if you look at Croc in the Arkham, he doesn't look like it's kind of hard to explain. I would have to show you. But he just got like this dry look. He don't look scaly to me. I don't know. It's just like a dinosaur, dog. And I felt like the attention. I feel like the attention to detail was kind of lacking on Lizard. He could have looked better. He could have looked.
Yeah, Hard8 mad critic. I'm trying to tell you, Hard8 trying to play cool, man.
No, I look at I pay attention to all them details and shit. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm looking at all that. Shout out to who we got here, King Kampachi. He says Spider-Man over Batman by a hair. Spider just funner. All right, by a hair. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Brandon Young, thank you for the super chat. He said, I think the only time MJ looked good was when she was in the tunnel trying to waking up Spider-Man. And he told her to run. You saw her pupils grow. Yeah. Okay, got you. Shout out to Mask again for the super chat. He said, I watched a lot of vids of people's reaction on Harry wearing the Agent Venom suit, and nobody has seemed to notice that yet.
I mean, I wanted to post about it, but I didn't want to get,
you gotta relax, Jay Bari. You be posting up a lot of spoilers.
Hey, dog. I promise you, I hold back on a lot of things. And with Final Fantasy 16, I felt like I held back in so much that now when everybody completed the game, I was like, I don't even want to talk about it no more. I didn't want to do that with Spider-Man. And I still held back on a lot of stuff that I wanted to post.
You still was spoiled. You posted Mysterio and fucking Wraith.
Yo, but the thing is, those you didn't watch the trailers, as I'm saying, so those are not spoilers. They were actually shown.
What trailer was Mysterio in?
Mysterio was in the second to last trailer where they showed him, or it could have been the second one. They showed his actual being, and they showed in the gameplay breakdown, they showed his symbol as well. If you saw the state of play or not, what's the state of play? Yeah, I think it was state of play breakdown when they talk about New York City. They showed Mysterio's symbols.
I watched that. I really tuned out of that joint, but yeah, you was posting some shit. I know did they show Wraith?
Yeah, they showed Wraith too. Yeah,
and you knew who it was,
bro. I knew who it was because I called all of the villains I called before the game. In 2018, you can pull up the tweet. I called all the villains outside of Green
it's very
Goblin.
predictable, like J Main said. Then
no, but I was basing it off of the story. The end of 2018.
Oh, still very predictable, like J Main said.
Whatever. I don't think predictable is.
I mean, if you predicted everything, I mean, it can be. I don't want to be able to. If I'm playing something for the first time or watching something for the first time, I don't want to be able to predict everything that's going to happen. That's not fun. I want to be surprised. But, I mean,
you can piece it together when you beat Spider-Man 2018. How Captain Watanabe, how she ended. She definitely, went on her more vigilante ways. Like, this playing the cop way is not working. So I just guess, I think she's going to be in there. And just comic book lore wise, if Wraith is going to be there, there's no way that Mysterio's not going to be there because she uses Mysterio's technology and stuff to make her Wraith suit, which they kind of changed that story up in this game.
But you do be spoiling though. You did that shit with 16 too. You gotta relax, dog. Like,
listen, 16, I held back. 16, I didn't even start posting until like a week later in 16.
You should. That's a week. Dog, bro, you gotta understand, everybody can't play the game like you.
Yeah, but that's not my problem.
What do you mean that's not? Why do you gotta? I don't understand what comes over you when you like, I gotta spoil it. If you are so excited about a game, wouldn't you want others to experience it for themselves?
Absolutely. I want everybody to experience, but I'm saying that I'm giving ample time for people. The stuff that I post up is like very early. Like, say I wait a week, I'm not posting where I'm at in the game. I'm not posting things like, hours within the game. I'm posting the beginning stuff, and people's like, "Well," I'm like, "Yo, this is the second boss fight. How is this a spoiler?"
That's a spoiler.
Yo, so in a week somebody can't get to the second boss fight? Come on.
Yo, that's still dog. You got everybody not playing it the same week, right? You still got a lot of people that's kids and shit that's probably gonna get a PlayStation 5 for Christmas and they're gonna play the game for the first time. Like this, like in the beginning, where I took a screenshot where he had the sand all over his suit. I didn't post it because I'm like, this is a spoiler. People are gonna be like, oh shit, Sandman in the game? You done spoiled the fucking game. And that's even if you guessed that was
he in the launch trailer. He's on ESPN.
I get all that. But I also respect that there's a lot of people that did not choose to watch trailers like myself. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get the point of spoiling shit. Like, what does it make you feel good inside? Like, I don't. Like, why do you feel like you got to share every moment? Like, just play the game and have a good time. I got
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not sharing every moment. Yo, it's stuff that you do hold back. But like, you want to show like, yo, this is a cool moment I did in the game. And my mentality, how I go into it is like, I'll share this because if I see people tweets and all that stuff, I'm like, oh, they definitely passed this area. So I'll post this
that's
right
not
here.
Everybody though. That's not everybody. If I was I know you. So as soon as I seen that first fucking screenshot, I'm like, yo, I gotta mute this man. I gotta mute you. And I muted you, right? Because I know how you are. And I gotta mute him. And as soon as I unmuted you, I said, let me go see what this nigga posted. and sure enough, I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, dog, y'all gotta relax, man. You know
because
I'm playing the game.
I'm going based off of people that I follow and I see what they're posting. I'm like, oh, if this person is posting this, I can definitely post this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you want to talk to them in the DMs, but everybody that you got a lot. First of all, your tweet is going to reach a lot of people that ain't at that part, that didn't play the game yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that goes for people watching reviews. Don't watch no reviews.
You got people out here that's like that. I didn't watch no reviews and none of that shit. I'm not the only one that's like that. This is the first time I ever even done this. You know what I mean? That I want completely blackout.
You know what pissed me off? Cause like with what you call it with Final Fantasy 16. You know what I mean? I had people that I respect and whatnot. They say, yo, you spoiling the game, bro. Yo, chill, relax. I was like, all right, you know what? It's only boss 4 or boss 6 or whatnot. I'm like, damn, It's basically the demo that you can play, but I fall back. But as soon as I fell back and stopped posting, guess what that person was doing? They was posting whatever they posted as soon as they experienced it. So I'm just like, yo.
Well, you should have called their ass out. Like, damn, how you gonna come at me?
Yeah, if people coming at me talking about spoiling, but the moments that you are, experiencing, you're sharing throughout the world. Like, yo, why you complaining about me for? Like I said, I don't mind if people mute me or whatnot, but with Spider-Man, I didn't want to hold back on how I felt about a game or share stuff, but I did hold back, to be honest with you.
All you gotta do is, like, first of all, tag it as spoiler at the top. I seen your tweet today. You already, like, nigga already spoiled by the time he got to your spoiler warning. You gotta put it at the top.
I'm taking your advice, bro.
I didn't. No, you put it at the bottom of the tweet. You gotta put it at the top, and then skip a couple lines, and then start writing. And make sure you put like a warning emoji or something.
What you mean? So wait. So what if I put it on the top like the? Wait, I thought like if whatever you put spoilers, it's gonna put like a that little thing where you gotta press the button.
I don't know how to make it do that, but yours didn't do that, so I don't know how to make it do it.
But, I thought it did that. But
I seen somebody else shit like that, but I don't know how they did that. But what you should do if you're gonna spoil, I mean, you should not spoil. That'd be nice. But if you are gonna spoil because you just can't hold it in, you gotta tell everybody that's already playing it. Oh my God, look. Anyway. Put a warning emoji. The first thing you should type is a warning emoji, and then put spoilers in big capital letters, and then another warning emoji. Spoiler. Then you skip a couple lines. Skip. Then you start writing whatever you're gonna write. That way somebody could see spoiler and know not to look no further. You know what I'm saying? Today you put the spoiler all in the shit, and then at the bottom you put spoiler warning. By the time somebody reads spoiler warning, it's too late.
Hey, I got you.
That's just being convenient to everybody.
I thought waiting a week or two is being considerate, but I got you. I got you.
I mean, listen, you can do what you want to do at the end of the day. I'm just saying, if you want to be considerate, you should not post nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? You want to be really considerate. But if you're going to do it, just warn people, hey, spoiler ahead. I would advise you not to read no further, and they can just keep on going. Thank you. That'll go a long way.
I spoiled Scream 6.
Oh, somebody calling you out. You a spoiling ass nigga, dog. You probably did it.
No, I don't spoil movies. I know that for sure.
I'll probably spoil games though.
Yeah, I'm using the share feature, but
no, go ahead.
With a movie, I'll probably give like a review, like, oh, I thought this movie was dope or this movie was ass. I ain't putting out details and shit. I don't really talk like movies like that to a lot of people because a lot of people don't really watch movies like that. So
I see what he's saying. Hold on. Shout out to Mask. He said, Bari, people that saw that launch trailer were upset that Insomniac put Sandman in it. People were warning others all over Twitter about it. Yeah, I did see people warning people.
Oh, yeah. I definitely was upset with it because it's funny because like I had.
Yeah, how did you like that?
Muted. No. I had it muted. So, but when I was like, you know what? Let me see, because sometimes you don't see. PlayStation retweeted. Let me see it. And when I watched the trailer, I was like, oh damn, they did a Square Enix for me where they telling the whole story.
Did you like that? Right. Did you like that? How did that feel?
No, I don't like spoilers to it.
All right then, nigga. So can you stop doing it?
But I ain't spoiling day 1. I ain't spoiling day 2. I ain't spoiling day 3.
But you don't like spoilers, so don't do it to others.
Yo, motherfuckers talking about they beat the game in 2 days and 3 days.
Well,
I'm like,
go to their DMs and y'all can have a conversation.
Oh no, I don't DM like that.
Shout out to Forget It Brian. He said, is Jay Bari the one who spoiled Scream 6 for you? No, it wasn't Jay Bari. It was Neo Game Spark. He had retweeted somebody else. I hate, just to let you know, I hate people that spoil shit. I can't stand it. I hate spoilers, yo. I don't
spoil movies or TV shows. I don't really talk about that stuff like that.
That shit is corny, dog. Like, just everybody gonna play it, dog. Like, I got a ton of fucking pictures from Spider-Man 2. And I'm okay.
Can't share it.
I'm okay. It ain't, listen, first of all, people gonna see it anyway. So it ain't like I'm doing something, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something special, but it's for me. I'm good. I like them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I want to post some of them and make a comment. I would like to, but I want to be considerate of others that ain't get that far or they haven't beaten the game yet. So I'll just chill and wait for
somebody as influential as you you can motivate somebody to even play the game as well by sharing that stuff.
First of all,
You know
I
what
ain't
I mean?
nobody, but nah, it's I talked about it the last podcast, without spoilers, so that should be enough. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Metal Gamer for the super chat. He said, I lean a little for Batman games. Spider no slouch though. Nah, both games are fantastic. Both games, you can't, you know what I mean? Just enjoy both. You know, if you happen to be somebody that can't enjoy both, you know what I mean? I feel bad for you. You know what I'm saying? But both games are great. Both games are great. Both franchises are great. It's gonna be Mortal Kombat with Spider-Man. So
At the
neither
end of
one
the
of them are
day,
trash. Yeah.
you can like one or the other
For
without
sure.
downplaying the other one.
For sure.
Like I said, like me saying that I like Spider-Man doesn't mean that I dislike Arkham. I don't. I really love that series, but nah, you know what I mean? It's a fun little gaming debate, and crazy.
Yeah, for sure. They both are excellent fucking games, yo. You know what I'm saying? Play both of them if you can, or if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? If I had to choose one, I take Spider-Man over Arkham Asylum, and I take Spider-Man over Origins, but I think that it didn't do enough to surpass because I feel like you know what I mean? It's just like boxing, right? When it comes to like you fight going up against the champ, like you gotta knock the champ out to really win. You know what I'm saying? Not no fucking decision or some shit I like. You know what I mean? Like really knock out the champ. I feel like Spider-Man 2 did not do enough to knock out the champion, which is for me, is Knight. And I know for most people it's City. But I think I have to go with Knight. I think Knight is definitely my favorite because Knight is perfected. Knight is the Arkham series perfected. Like it's the best combat, the best gameplay. You know what I'm saying? If you want to argue the story and all that, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like everything else, it kind of by the time it got to Knight, it was like perfected. So
yeah, I think Knight is better too.
I just feel like Spider-Man 2 did not do enough to knock out the best. But it's right there. It went the whole 12. You know what I'm saying? It made it to the end, but it just ain't do enough to like put it over the top. So we'll, you know what I mean? We'll see how it goes forward. I like both games. I'll be playing Spider-Man 2 again once it come to PC. I'll probably beat it multiple times. Same thing I did with Remaster and Miles Morales. So, you know what I'm saying? But right now, and I just felt like it didn't do enough to knock out the champ, which is the Arkham series. But it's definitely better than Gotham Knights, and Avengers, and all of them shits. Easy. Did you play them joints, Jay Bari?
Oh yeah, Gotham Knights Adventures, yeah.
Oh, you played both. You beat them?
Yeah, I platinum both of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang. How you like Gotham Knights?
I thought Gotham Knights was cool. Performance was bad, but I did like the story. I did like how different each character played. It was a fun game to play around with too. You know what I mean? As far as like the stuff that Knight did traversal wise, I thought the different traversal options was cool for each character. Having the bike there, but the performance was just bad. I didn't think it was a bad game how people was making it seem just because of performance. I thought it was a cool game. Avengers I thought was cool as well. Story was pretty good. I put a lot of hours in Avengers. You know what I mean? Like I grinded the hell out of that game. I like the different variety of characters that you can play. A lot of people bash Avengers because they say it's games as a service, but obviously it has a whole story before you get into the whole games as a service portion.
Yeah,
that they miss. But I don't know. Well, I like both of them.
Yeah,
I had many debates with people about both of those games.
I beat Avengers multiple times. I like Avengers. You know what I'm saying? I don't I can understand why some people are a little harsh on it. You know what I'm saying? I feel. You know what I'm saying? But I like Avengers. I didn't think it was like the worst shit in my life. I would have rather not had Kamala Khan as a main character, but once you are able to pick other characters, you know what I'm saying, that it's pretty good. What you think about and I beat Knight. I thought Knight was cool. I was interested in the story. I do like some of the combat at Knight too. Like some of them finishers was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Gotham Knights was dope.
I like Gotham Knights. Yeah, some of them finishers was crazy. But it's Gotham Knights. I feel like it's mid, but it was worth a playthrough for me. And Guardians, I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I love
shit is
Guardians.
fucking
Guardians is
fire. Yeah, that shit is fire. So, other than that, I really don't got much else to say about Batman vs Spider-Man. I think they both great games. I just feel like that Batman is, I just felt like Spider-Man 2 didn't do enough to knock out the champ, but it definitely came out fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to see the comments after this video upload to see who won this debate. You know what I mean? I know I won by landslide, but it's cool.
Never that. Never that. I think, okay, so we talked about side missions went to Batman, the villains went to Batman, the combat, that's debatable, right? That's very debatable.
Let the people decide, man.
The people decide. The people decide. The graphics, you can debate the graphics if you know. I guess that's debatable too. I feel like there's no clear winner. We gave Spider-Man the city. Spider-Man got the better city. What else? What else we did?
Story.
Oh yeah, story. So,
and we did.
I guess that's debatable too. And then lost the Metacritic thing. All right, so I don't know. We'll let the people decide what they think is, the better game and shit. I feel like if you ain't played Batman in a long time, right? Especially like Arkham City or Arkham Knight, if you ain't played them in a while, I feel like you should refresh your memory, go play it a little bit before you actually, you know what I'm saying, declare what you think is better. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people that didn't play it in a long time, they might have forgot a little bit of shit. That's why I went back and played. Not that I forgot, I just wanted to go back and play it myself, just to
Spider-Man was so good, it got you playing an older game. Crazy.
No, I just want to, because when I come and have these talks, like when the podcast come up on Sunday and shit, and you had these conversations and shit, I want to be able to at least know what I'm talking about and shit. So it's just like, let me go back just to make sure how I feel is valid to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
you don't need no poll. Let's put your comment in the comment section, man.
Y'all need yo. Hold on, what should the poll be? I can put out one poll real quick. I mean,
you can put who won the debate, whether my name or your name or Spider-Man or Arkham.
All right, hold on, let me set that up real quick. Because the poll only works for live viewers, right?
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Oh shit, hold on. It can't. It doesn't stay. It'd be nice if it stayed up there. You know what I'm saying? But as far as for the live viewers, I'll put the poll up real quick and shit. I'm gonna put up who won the debate, and then we can do hold on, where the fuck is the poll at?
Yo, I was trying to get there to the Traversal, man, but I did kind of.
Oh, wait, we can talk about it. I mean, if you want to talk about Traversal, like what I feel like
Spider-Man's better. Spider-Man's better.
You think Spider-Man is better?
Absolutely.
I feel like they're about equal. I feel like they both do what they.
Hell no.
No, I mean,
hell no.
Ain't nothing wrong with. Like I said again, by the time Arkham Knight came, it's nothing wrong with Arkham with Batman's Traversal. There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm not saying nothing. I think Batman, especially Arkham Knight Traversal, is dope. With the Batmobile, and you can hop out and you can call it wherever you can. But
and
Spider-Man,
the glide is fucking fire. You know what I'm saying?
The glide in Spider-Man better. Better.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
What?
I don't think so. Because the reason why I say the glide is not better is because, for one, you got to go to designated areas to really glide. It's only in designated areas, or you're going to lose momentum in land. Whereas Batman, you could swoop down, you could do the dive, come back up, and keep the glide going.
Bro, you can do that in Spider-Man as well. You can mix it with your swings.
But you still will end up getting grounded if you don't hit your designated, if you don't hit the air blowing in the air or the designated.
No, that's to give you could get momentum and you don't need that for momentum. You can use your momentum by diving down, pressing the L3.
Yeah, you dive down and then you come back up
and swing up, and then you can just get more air. Or when you unlock the suit ability or the ability within the skills, when you propel your wings, it gives you more speed. So you can do like a web cancel kind of thing as well. There's just so much you can do. You don't really need the things. Yeah, those things are dope. Don't get it twisted.
I feel like I mean, I'm just honestly saying, I just don't feel like either one is better than the other. I think they both because they're different. You know what I mean? It's Spider-Man and then it's Batman. Like you can't really compare. You know what I'm saying? Like they both move around the city in different ways. I don't think either one is better than the other because they're too different. In my opinion,
Spider-Man, when it comes to traversal,
there's nothing wrong with Batman traversal. It's perfectly fine. If you know how to do it, if you know how to master it, if you know how to do it, it's perfectly fine. I never was playing Batman and was like, damn, man, this shit sucks. Like it's perfectly fine. That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't really say one is better than
I think it's good, but Spider-Man is way more fun to traversing. Way more fun. You have more options.
I think they both fun.
Yeah, both can be fun, but which one is more fun?
They both. I don't think one is more fun than the other. I really don't. Because they're way too different. First of all, like it's Batman. He has his way of moving around, and then you got Spider-Man who got his way of moving around, and it's just like it's totally different. So I can't really judge which one is better than the other than one or the other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like they just both what they do, how they move around, they both do it very well, in my opinion.
Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm sorry, bro. Absolutely not. I would not have you say that. Not on my watch.
There's nothing wrong with Batman traversal. Like I never heard nobody complaining about that shit.
I'm not saying that.
Like, don't start now. Don't start all of a sudden now. Like, oh no, that shit's no. Nobody never had a problem with the way Batman moved around. Everybody, every time we ever had the conversation, people was like, yo, I like it. It's good. Then you can definitely upgrade it. It got unlocks and all that shit. Even when night with the car, you know what I mean? It could catapult you out the car and all that shit. Fire. It's not really nothing to really complain about. They both.
I'm not complaining. Well. I think. It's great. I'm talking about which is better. Spider-Man is better.
Pick one. I don't think. I mean, you can pick one if you want.
There's no way we're going to sit down here and have this debate talking about versus because I can use that excuse for everything.
Because they just too. Nah, you really can't. Not in that situation. They just two different ways of moving around. Like one guy got webs and all that. It's just two different ways, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really hard to say like which one is better. I have no problems with neither one of them. They both fine in what they're trying to do. Moving around as Spider-Man is fine. Moving around as Batman is really fine. I don't really say. I don't know. I just that's one that I'm really stomped on. Like I really don't. I don't have no feelings on either one as far as which better than the other. Huh?
I'm running on buildings. I'm hopping off buildings.
That's
you know what I mean? I'm landing on the ground and propelling myself up in the sky, going into the air. Spider-Man, bro. And Spider-Man combat, you're using it more. The traversal stuff, you're using it more in the combat as well, man.
What you mean?
Like all the stuff that you can do, with the traversal system, you can implement that in your combat. You know what I mean? With the web wings, it's a little bit harder because triangle is the web zip thing. So you kind of have to move your camera around so you don't see an enemy to get the web wing out. But that's more of a trick. I'll have that video up for you guys just to let you know. But you can implement all that stuff there in Spider-Man with a traversal into your combat.
Like I said, they both fine to me. I don't really like one over the other. They both do what I need to do, and that's move through the city. I don't find myself bored with either. Like if I did, I would tell you like, yo, I think this is better, that is better. That ain't even really something I think about because it's never really been a problem. I like Spider-Man moving around, and I like Batman. But you got some people that say that this ain't even the best web swinging. You know what I'm saying? People always go back to other games where you can web swing, you can touch the ground and still web swing and all that type of fly shit and all that. And it was more simulation and shit when it comes to the web swing. It was more difficult back in the day. Where now it's more casual, you know what I'm saying? And it's way more easier to swing. I don't know about none of that. I ain't played them games. So
the only difference is like each hand was on a different trigger button, like in a prior game. I think Spider-Man 2 web swing was pretty good, and the other amazing Spider-Man 2 game, that's how the web swinging was. But in this one, you can change the toggle as far as how realistic you want the web swing in it. So it's very momentum. It's very like how you want to place the webs in there. You know what I mean? On default, it's cranked up to 10, but you can change that if you want to.
I'm just saying, you got people that believe that this ain't even the best web swinging. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they asked hard. They're not showing no gameplay. They
definitely got gameplay. I could definitely send you a video after this. Send me that video.
I need to see that gameplay because majority of the people in this community is ass.
I ain't talking about this community. I'm talking about the real gaming community.
Hold on. I'm on my best behavior. My bad, man. My bad. I'm talking about deferred it back.
No, I watch real gamers. I ain't talking about none of these. Shout out to Derek Jameson for the super chat. He said, "Y'all got any hope for Suicide Squad next year?" Nah,
not with that release date.
Nah, not with the way they not from what we saw. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no hope that it's going to be on like better than Arkham Knight. I'm disappointed in Rocksteady. Hopefully they can surprise me. But that game as a service shit, nah, I got no hope. We'll see. Got no hope though.
I gotta see more gameplay. I think the gameplay looked fun, but when I look at Rocksteady, I look at story as well. I think they kind of went above and beyond too much when it comes to the story. I don't think you need to go that far when it comes to Suicide Squad. Justice League, come on. But I mean, we'll see. I don't know, man. But that release date is looking spooky.
When the release date?
I think I saw February 4th. I could be wrong, but that's what I saw, and I was like, ain't no way they're releasing that shit in February.
Wow, what's February?
For me personally, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I'm not gonna be playing that shit.
I don't think they scared of them niggas. I don't think. I just we'll see. We'll see, man. I'm not like when it first got announced. Of course, I thought that I was the you know what I mean. Coming off of Arkham, I was super duper hyped. But after that last gameplay they showed, and then it got canceled. I mean, when it got delayed, nah, they killed me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got delayed because of people's criticism. But
yeah, I know. So let's see what they changed, and we'll go from there, man. You know what I mean? We'll go from there. But anything else you wanted to touch up on? You know what I mean? You can.
Nah, that's pretty much it, man. I just think Spider-Man is a better game overall. I'm not knocking or dissing.
Let me put the poll up. Go ahead.
I'm not saying Arkham is horrible. I think Arkham is amazing. It's definitely top tier, and it's definitely up there for me. But I just think how Insomniac implemented a Spider-Man game is definitely for me my favorite superhero title. But people can say what they say after that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're just a PlayStation dude" or whatnot. No.
I mean, nobody ain't really surprised that you would go with Spider-Man. I mean, you got to understand that nobody's surprised that you picked Spider-Man. Of course, like we didn't expect you to do no other way. It's you, Jay Bari. We know who you are.
If Spider-Man was like Amazing Spider-Man, I wouldn't be picking no Spider-Man as a game. Nah, they really did a great job when it came to the game.
They did a great job, absolutely. But ain't nobody like we all knew what you would pick. Like it ain't. That's like I said when you said it on Twitter. It's like, not surprising.
That's not true because not every PlayStation game is my favorite.
The major ones. What AAA major joint that you didn't like? And then you said Spider-Man 2 was a 10. You really know you on some corporate slave shit.
It's definitely a 10, man. Definitely a 10. Not even every PlayStation game I give a 10. The last PlayStation game I actually gave a 10 out of 10 was Bloodborne. So 2015.
Oh, so you ain't get Spider-Man Remastered a 10 or Miles Morales?
No, I didn't give Spurs. I gave Spider-Man the first game I think I gave it like a 9 and Miles like a 9.
You didn't get Ragnarok a 10?
No, I didn't give Ragnarok a 10. The last PlayStation game, on my people gotta look at like my fish store. When I put out a tweet, like I'm in my emotions and whatnot. Spider-Man, I really felt like this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I love the hell out of the game.
What about Last of Us 2? You didn't get that a 10 either?
Oh, that was close for me. That was like a 9.5. I might have said 10 for that too. Real talk, to be honest with you. I gotta look back for that game. Or I might have. I gotta see what Last of Us Part 2.
You're only allowed to put one poll up at a time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it was better to put it in the
comments. I was gonna put the other poll for what they think is the better game and shit. So it is what it is. Yeah, y'all might just they'll put it in the chat because the poll's only for live people anyway. So anybody that watch it afterwards, they'll put it.
Anybody that vote for Hard 8, you're a Hard 8 fanboy. I was gonna say something meaner, but I'm on my best behavior. I'm a new J Bar.
Actually, I expect you to win the poll because it's a lot of PlayStation dudes in the chat. So I expect that.
Nah, you got a lot of fans of Hard8.
It's a lot of PlayStation dudes. No, it's a lot of PlayStation dudes though. There's you know what I mean. Yeah, you got people that are fans of Hard8, but then you also got PlayStation fans. So my channel is a lot of PlayStation dudes because they think I'm one of them. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I know most likely they're not going to go against Spider-Man 2. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's fine though. They definitely not going against Spider-Man 2. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know what I mean?
That's
like
not what I'm seeing in this chat. But
it's all good.
It was fun. Man. It was fun debating, man. You know, it's been
yeah, for sure. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I appreciate
gaming
that.
wise, you know what I mean. I was being nice to you. I didn't want to destroy you too much. You know what I mean. But
hey, listen, I made my points. You know what I'm saying, and I stand by them.
You were deflected a little bit, but it's cool though. You know
never that. You know what I'm saying? I made my points. Like I said, I feel like, you know, Spider-Man 2, I feel like the Arkham series is the champion when it comes to superhero games. And I feel like Spider-Man 2 just ain't do enough to knock the champ out. It went the whole distance, but it ain't do enough to knock the champ out. It might have if some things would have, you know, happened in the story, but and you know, less bugs and shit like that, better graphics and shit. But because, you know, if you go on Reddit, you'll see all the downgrades from remastered to Spider-Man 2. And then it is some things. It's like, who cares? Like I know, like one thing was like a soda can and a trash can was downgraded. You know, goofy shit like that. But you know, nonetheless, they definitely had to tone down some parts if they wanted that ray tracing to shine a little bit more than it did before. But PC gonna have a full-fledged. Oh yeah, one more thing before you go, Jay. Mm-hmm. This is why you're a corporate slave, and you know you need to own it. You talking about some PlayStation is the best place to play games? That, like, come on, man.
Absolutely.
Stop this, man. Stop this right now. Spider-Man 2 is the best place to play his PS5. That's going to change when it comes to PC. You know that, right?
Yeah, but in a matter, you got to wait. You know what I mean? Time for it.
Oh no, for sure.
You know, in a moment of time, it's the best place to play. You know what I mean? When a PlayStation game come out, people's going out their way to get the PlayStation 5. They're going out their way to, you know, people that I don't see put out reviews. They out here putting out reviews. You know what I mean? To games that they don't prefer on the platform to play on.
You just better hope they never go day and date, dog. Just better hope.
Oh yeah, like bro. I already said if PlayStation was to go to day and date. I've said this on Kofi podcasts, on many podcasts.
Don't tell me you're gonna stop gaming.
No, people still call me a corporate slave. When I said they should have their own launcher if they want to go full PC, and people was like, "No, they shouldn't do that. They're a corporate slave." I'm like, "All right, bro. Everything I say, if I disagree with something, I'm a corporate slave. If I agree with something, I'm a corporate." So y'all win. I call me whatever you want at this moment. I don't really care. But you know what I mean? That's just what it is.
I feel you, man. But no, it's gonna be a rough day for you, man. It's gonna be a rough day for you and the clan if they go day and date. And you know, right now, a lot of PlayStation first party games, the definitive edition is on PC, man, and that's just something you're gonna have to deal with, man. It's gonna be all right though.
I mean, it's better hardware. I'm not disputing.
Enjoy your timed exclusive. Spider-Man 2 is a timed exclusive. You know what I mean? You know, Forbidden West about to drop. Ooh, you know how that look on PlayStation? Now watch how that thing look on PC.
Absolutely. It's going to look amazing.
Crazy.
And, I can't wait for PC gamers to spoil the game, sharing gameplay and screenshot. And I'm going to call them out in your name. I'm going to call them out in your name. You know, there's a lot of people that's new to PC that you share enough screenshots. That's a spoiler. You know what I mean?
I ain't even PC dudes. They're gonna be good, man. They're gonna be good. But yeah, man, enjoy them. Them timed exclusives, and
as we should.
You know, you got a 3080 Ti, so you definitely have you been buying any PlayStation games on PC?
No, the only one I got is Spider-Man, but I'm gonna be upgrading, next year I most likely I'll just get the 4090 because it can fit in my case, and I do have
5090 will be out
policy.
next year.
Yeah, but the 4090 probably will have a decrease in
Oh
price.
yeah, for sure.
I'll just get that. But
Yeah.
yeah, if Horizon is really looking good, I'll probably get that next year and see how it looks on that graphics card and whatnot.
You already know how it's gonna look. That thing gonna be amazing, my boy.
I foot dip in there. You know what I mean, and put out a spec video or something. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming through, man. You know what I mean? Good debate
Absolutely,
or whatever.
absolutely.
At the end of the day, man, I love both games. I just like debating sometimes. It's fun, something different to do. You know, everything ain't got to be a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, this is a very nice debate. A lot of people think this is very nice for you, Hard8, man. You ain't call me out my name. You ain't call me a dick sucker.
No, no, I don't just be randomly calling people, you know what I'm saying? Disrespecting people and shit for no motherfucking reason and none of that. And I don't have no problem with you. Like, you cool with me, so I don't have to insult you to have a conversation about the games and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know what I'm
absolutely,
saying? So,
absolutely.
Yeah. People be thinking I'm off some other shit. Yeah, people be saying I get out of pocket when others get out of pocket. But if we could talk, I got respect for everybody. I don't just be on some nut shit, just on some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying?
Call me a corporate slave again. I'm gonna turn an idol to a rival.
No, that's true though. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you're a corporate slave, it is what it is. You gotta own that, man. If you want to be a legend like the Pyro 2000, man, you gotta own that, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like Kid Smooth, you gotta own that.
No. I never been to that extent. Like, yeah, I'll never. You know, I always admit I'm a fan.
You do play a lot of games, though. You do. I do respect that. You know what I'm saying? You be playing
a lot of shit. The stuff that you know, Pyro back in the day, Kid Smooth. I would never do. I would never take it to that extent because it's not that serious to me. It's just gaming. But sure. At the end of the day, like, yeah, I love PlayStation. I love the games that they put out, and I showcase that. But it's nothing for me to play an Xbox game or a Nintendo game.
But you just ain't. You just ain't though.
I do.
Especially that Xbox. You just ain't. You know what I mean? They released some bangers this year. You ain't played, beat them.
What they release? Well, no, I'm definitely going to go back to Hi-Fi Rush and complete that.
I mean, you just skipped Starfield, right?
No, Starfield. I'm good. I already played enough Bethesda games to know that that's not my style when it comes to the RPG.
I got you. It might be. You might. Listen, I never beat a Bethesda game before Starfield. Starfield is the first Bethesda game I ever beat. So it may be different for you. It's it's more of an action game, right? So you might can get with it.
Nah.
You might can get with it, man.
It's also stuff that I got already planned that I want to play. I just don't have no time to play no Starfield at this moment. Maybe down the years, you never know. I'm not saying I never will, but right now,
Alan Wake, you getting on that Alan Wake too?
Nah, I'm not getting Alan Wake. I got to see, like, if they're giving me like a lot of weaponry, then I'll get that. You know what I mean?
Like the first game.
Yeah, I don't like them survival horror games where you got a flashlight and a camcorder. And I don't like that. Give me a gun so I can shoot these motherfuckers.
No, you got guns and shit on Alan Wake.
Oh, well, like I said, I'll see with that, but most likely I'm gonna be playing something different anyway. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for a lot of betas and shit like that. So the game that's coming out that I'm waiting for is on the 30th, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. So I'm gonna be on that. So
yeah, they got a crazy they got the beta starting tomorrow for that multiplayer game.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try that out. That looks too good to be true. But
what's the name of that shit? You know the name of that shit?
I think it's called the final or something like that.
Yeah, the finals. Yeah, with all the destruction
and
all, the finale, some shit like that. Yeah. That start tomorrow, so I'm gonna check that out. And then you got Alan Wake and RoboCop coming up. So
RoboCop I copped. I played the beta on PC. That was dope. So I copped that.
Shout out to Black Glizzy Master Pauls. He said, "Is it just me or the Miles missions has the most progressive things? Is it just
Nah, I see both of them.
Yeah, Miles, I mean, they definitely
had another come out story, but Peter's stuff was monumental as well.
They definitely leaning towards Miles taking over, it seems, and shit. That's why all the racist YouTubers don't like the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I noticed that all the racist YouTubers like Synthetic Man, Griffin Gaming, all them dudes, they hate the game. Like listening to them talk about the game is insane. It's like, what are y'all?
Miles is a huge character, so him coming out and being his own Spider-Man within New York.
Nah, they don't like that.
It's nothing normal. That's something normal in the comics that happened. But I don't know what people was complaining about. I seen somebody complain
he's a Negro,
saying that why Peter can't do the Wakanda Forever at the embassy in the game.
Oh, I seen that, but I ain't seen no backlash to it yet. They calling it woke now. They saying that Spider-Man 2 is woke. Yeah, and they calling Alan Wake woke too because a black person in it. You know how these racist.
I seen people complain about Black Cat. As far as she having a girlfriend, I'm like, that's very normal. That's something that Felicia does a lot. She have many girlfriends.
She's bi, right?
Yeah,
because Peter dicked her down. So pause. Shout out. Yeah, they don't like that. I mean, some of that shit they definitely threw in there, but it's whatever. Shout out to Derek Jameson. He said last Sunday was wild as fuck. Yeah, AGS was definitely wild. But yeah, we about to get out of here. I'm quite sure Bari got some corny game to go play.
I'm gonna be playing that Liza P, man. I'm on that. I like it.
You on that? You on that? Yeah, I heard that. A lot of people like that shit.
Yeah, it's good. I like it a lot. It's very offensive, and that's down my alley.
But anyway, I appreciate you for coming through, man. Good looking.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Let us know down and below how y'all felt about the debate. It wasn't. Maybe some people might have wanted like screaming and hollering, but it was we wasn't coming with that type of energy. We just talking video games that we love to play, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was fun though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, your Hard 8. Make sure you check out my Spider-Man 2 review as well, man. That 10 out of 10. Feel me?
No. Oh, you got how long is your review? I ain't watched no reviews
yet. 27 minutes.
Dang, I can't. I don't know about you. You cheerleading the whole time. That thing ain't no 10 out of 10. You tripping. But anyway, that's your opinion. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. Yeah, so I don't know. I might do more debates in the future. You know what I mean? I feel good with my first W. So it was, I ain't do you bad, but you tried. And I appreciate that.
Absolutely not.
Hit the like button, people. We about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate you coming through. I will be doing a spoiler cast on Sunday for Spider-Man. So the people that have a time, they'll be able to jump in, give their opinions and shit like that. It won't be the whole episode, but we're gonna have a section for it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to come through with that, you could or listen or whatever. But yeah, the people gonna get there. So I'm quite sure more shit gonna be brought up. You know what I mean? From different perspectives and things like that we might have even missed. You know what I'm saying today. So it should be fun.
You got some funny bots in your show, man. So we'll see. I might have to go in old form. You know what I mean? We'll see.
For sure. But hey, man, shout out to everybody for coming through, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the super chats. Everybody to hit the like button. Everybody to support it. Shout out to Jay Bari for being a good sport. And I'm gonna see y'all on Sunday, man. It's on and popping. Anything else you want to say, Jay Bari? Plug a channel or something?
No, I'm good, man. We just here for the debate. Nobody got. I don't need nobody. It's all good, man. Like I said, I appreciate.
You don't want these niggas watching your shit. That's what you're saying.
Nah, I just don't like plugging my. I don't like plugging my own shit in other people's stuff. I'm not here for my self promotion. You know what I mean? I'm here for the debate. So,
no, I mean it's cool. It's some people might be like, yo, I like this guy. And I like how he debate. I like what he bringing out. How can I find him? Some people may just be curious of how they can find your channel. What's your channel name? Shit like that. It's all good, player. You all right, man? Go ahead, man. It ain't nothing. You know what I mean? We here.
I mean, at the end of the day, Jay Bari on YouTube. You can follow me there. I did drop a Spider-Man 2 review and another video a game that you probably don't care about. I'm talking about overviewing that. It's a fighting game. But also, I do a podcast called What's Up PlayStation Podcast, my bro Persona, a PlayStation-centric podcast. And this one's going to be pretty fun. So, if you guys want to tune into that every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, What's Up PlayStation on YouTube.
All right. Yeah, I will be. Oh, yeah, we will be doing Alan Wake first impressions on Sunday, of course. It come out Friday. So, yeah, we'll definitely be talking about Alan
Wake come out this week.
Yeah, it come out the 27th tomorrow. Hold on, what's today? Yeah, Friday. So yeah, we'll be talking about Alan Wake. No spoilers, but we'll definitely give our first impressions and how we think and feel and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? No, I didn't get no cookies. Pause. But anyway, we out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? See y'all on Sunday. Y'all can get in. Everybody welcome. You know, we can do what we do. All right? So yeah, we out of here, man. Peace.
Yes, sir.